USA is better now despite last night's loss to Turkey.
I am so happy and the players are happy because I think we perform, we compete, and we are first.
The U.S. gave up a late goal and fell to Turkey 3-2, but still finished atop Group D. They face Bosnia-Herzegovina Wednesday.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human. Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right, guys. Here we go on a Friday edition of the Jim Colbert Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate that, as we do every single day, and we do have a big program for you this afternoon. We'll get you caught up on what's happening in the world. Deb will do that around 3:20 with GCS News, 3:45 at Sinker Sail. Try to sniff out some yacht rock. We also have Embers Only, a wonderful cigar group to turn you on to today as well. 4 o'clock hour, Primetime Kitchen with our buddy Fias Cara from the Orlando Weekly. We'll also talk to Craig LaFleur, owner of Pyrospot Fireworks, about great deals and fireworks safety. 5 o'clock hour, it is Pick the Porn, and we'll end it up with Ross Thoughts, 8-Bit Update, and you heard it here first. Your calls, texts, and talkbacks all day long. Welcome to the show. I'm Jim. To my left, my lovely and very dangerous co-host, Ms. Deborah Roberts.
Hello there.
Straight ahead producer Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
Comedy alien Ross Padgett.
Good butts look like W's.
407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Find us easily on social, Instagram, Facebook at The Jim Colbert Show, on X just at Jim Colbert Show. All day, every day. JimColbertLive.com. That's where you can check us out on YouTube. Watch us do the show. Enjoy the entire day with us. Get involved with our question of the day. And, of course, you can send a talk back as well. If you have a comment on anything, we'd love to hear it. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack, and we will get you on the air.
Superstar.
How is everyone's Friday so far?
Good. Productive.
Really?
What does that mean to you?
I'm completing tasks.
Just knocking out stuff?
Knocking out stuff. Poker tournament, sold out.
Sold out, baby.
Already working on promoting casino seats available.
How about that?
Yeah. Added another sponsor for the event.
Very
Travel
nice.
and Leisure. So,
very nice.
Getting things done. Loaded the music for the weekend.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, what else? Did a lot of work for the Yacht Rock show.
Very nice.
Nice.
All right.
Ready to go.
All right. Good Friday for you, Deborah?
Yeah. Still have my right arm.
Okay, which is nice.
Yeah,
by the way, the swelling on Deborah's right arm, if you missed the show yesterday, Deborah was bitten by something, and she had like a skull can lid size swell on her arm. Today it's bigger.
Bigger, Deb.
It actually is going up her arm toward her elbow. Now, the swelling isn't as bad. It's softer. Yesterday, the swelling around the bite was a little bit more firm, but this swelling and the redness goes up her arm now.
I'm curious, what actions did we take after we told you yesterday it was going to be cut off?
Why don't you roll the dice on that question? She did 0.
That's
Absolutely
not
nothing.
true. We put Benadryl lotion on it.
That exists?
Benadryl cream. Yeah.
Dude, Benadryl cream? Dude, I'm about to have a fun time.
It's worse. Look at it. It's actually worse. It's bigger now.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's shiny. It looks hot to the touch.
It's not.
Yeah, okay.
It's a little warm.
Yeah.
The swelling right now, from my perspective, looks like it's finally going down. I don't know if putting ice on this is a good idea. You know how when you have food poisoning, they say don't take something that stops you from going to the bathroom because your body is trying to get rid of that.
100%, yes.
So I don't know if in this situation, I don't think I want to put heat on it, but I don't know if I should be putting ice on it.
If we only had a box that knew everything.
What, you mean like the internet?
Yeah. Just ask it. I mean, doesn't it say? But you should.
I was going to solicit any ambulances in the area may want to stop by and give it a look-see.
Just hang on the parking lot in case you lose consciousness.
You know, if you got a little Benadryl back there, we can see what can happen.
A little McConnell glitch in the middle of the show. And just freeze solid.
Dude, Benadryl cream is about to change my kids' smoothies.
It's going to be a completely...
it is Benadryl, right? Because it's supposed to stop the itch.
Hey, Miles, come here and get a sleepy. I mean, a slushy.
slushy.
Yeah,
A
slushy.
smoothie.
Yeah. A sleepy. I'm sorry. My
Drink
bad.
up.
Yeah.
Come on. Drink.
Ross, good Friday for you, buddy?
So far, so good. Don't know why you brought religion into it, but I am pretty happy. I did some tasks. I let it dwell right there. Thanks
That's
for
fine.
the laugh, Jack.
Yeah, it took me a second to get the Good Friday joke. My apologies.
Oh, okay, good. I was like, what?
I'm not proud of it either. But
Why, it's good.
I got some stuff done. And there's a weakness in my marriage. We both have the same rock bottom house chore.
Oh, which is?
It's putting clothes away. We hate
both
it.
hate putting clothes away.
And I'm
not a fan either, to be
to
honest
the
with you.
point where we don't even like to talk about it. It's like this little, like a
So usually,
little monster that we don't talk about.
but usually in that scenario, here's what happens, right? You will fold the clothes and put them on the
Bed.
bed. And then you're like, well, I'll put them away. And then you forget about that, or you ignore it because you don't want to do it. Then it's bedtime. Then where do those clothes go?
The chair.
Any other flat surface.
Any other flat surface is the answer. For us, it's the floor at the head of our bed.
Oh.
And we have had piles of clothes at the end of our bed. At times, we've had them there for a week and a half.
So we do it even worse.
It's worse.
It's actually kind of hurting our marriage on how we go about it.
How's that?
Because it'll stay on the bed, and then it will stay on the bed. So then it just makes this weird, clean clothes hot dog between us.
Oh, no.
So it makes us super not romantic. I have been blocked by clean clothes. We're making this.
I'd love to make out, but that hand-me-down sweater.
Yeah, there's this weird, I got a Ralph Lauren looking at me.
That's wild, man.
So that will happen. It came to a head. We talked about it. We went, all right, I won't ever let you down when you do it.
Okay.
And vice versa.
Sure thing.
So whenever it is being done, and my God, we have a mountain. Mount clothes.
Well, what it should turn into, right? I mean, this is what works for us, and we do this with almost everything. If I load the dishwasher, Tori will unload the dishwasher. If I wash and fold the clothes, Tori will put the clothes away. And then vice versa. If she washes and folds the clothes, it's up to me at that point to put the clothes away. And I mean, I have an advantage because I'm home in the morning, so she will do it in the evening. I wake up, I fold, and do that. But yeah, you got to make an agreement, dude.
Well, and
You got to have an agreement, like a pact.
A lot of that is happening, but both of us see the clean clothes and go like, nah.
Yeah, we hate it. Yeah. Yeah, we hate it.
Here comes the hot dog.
Well, who hasn't used their dryer as a closet?
Oh my God. I think
You just keep put it on fluff.
This
pull
is
it out
why
warm.
you need more exercise equipment in your house.
Yeah. But you know what Deborah's talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, you just
You
leave
it in the dryer.
and then when it's time to get something, you just throw something wet in there and let it run for 15 minutes and then pull it right back out.
And you're good to go.
Super energy efficient. Super.
Well, it keeps it off the bed.
Well, just fold
It keeps it off the floor.
just fold it.
That's what I do.
Yeah, well, that's the
When
same argument for us too, Jim. Just fold it.
Just fold the damn thing.
No, because folding it is only a third of it. It's drawing it, folding it, and putting it away. That's the hard part.
Yeah. You got to create a system, man, where everybody's like happy.
Okay,
Yeah,
and this is coming from a man who keeps his clean clothes at the foot of his bed on the floor.
Sometimes.
No.
Yeah.
I think he said head of the
Hey,
bed.
you have clothes. Do you guys have clothes you change into when you get home?
Oh, yeah, comfy clothes.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Is it always pajamas for you?
Not pajamas, but like shorts, a
Okay,
tank
yeah,
top, anything that doesn't necessitate or require a bra.
You, Jack?
Same.
Yeah, you got
Just get rid of the bra.
yeah. Ross, you got getting home clothes, or you just kind of stay in what you wear during the day before you go to sleep?
I've got a series of pants I like to slip into.
Do you really?
Oh,
Yeah. What do you
come
think?
on.
Do you think our audience does that, like the Mr. Rogers thing? Like when they go home, I mean, I'm dudes who are working out there in the and ladies who are working out there in this, in the sweaty ass summer. I'm sure the first thing they do is come home and grab a shower, so they're kind of forced into it.
Yeah, but I would imagine everyone wants to get out of your work clothes and get into those clothes that you can climb on the couch with your family or your husband and wife and watch TV.
Yeah.
It's basketball shorts.
Exactly. I have a neighbor
really?
who wears basketball shorts. Yep.
I like an old pair of golf shorts that I use for working around the house, and just like any cotton T-shirt.
There you go.
Slide into that, man. That's my favorite thing in the world. And look, that designates your home. Like for me, like going in and changing out of your work clothes, like even if it's just jeans and a shirt,
Yeah.
it's just like designates that you're home and your day is over. It's like
the work clothes are off.
yeah, like a closure thing
That's
for
right.
me.
That's right.
So what's your, I think I've asked you guys this before. What's your comfort food?
Comfort food?
I made the all-American meal yesterday for dinner, and I have to tell you, I don't know how many people, I bet money I ate something last night that you guys haven't eaten in years, if not at all.
Okra.
I don't know that Ross has ever eaten what I ate last night.
Oh, it's got to be a vegetable then.
The hell does that mean?
What is Ross? What do you think the all-American meal is? If you were to go to everywhere, like Americana, if you were to go to every state and ask 2 or 3 people, what is the all-American meal? What do you think that is?
I'm going like country fried steak.
Country fried steak is a wonderful guess. What would the sides be?
Maybe like a mac and cheese,
something like that.
Oh,
what would the veggie be?
A collard green.
Collard green's very nice.
A broccoli.
Yeah.
Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and vegetable could be carrots or peas.
Very nice. What do you think?
I'm going with fried chicken.
Okay, that's another damn good one.
Corn on the cob.
That's another good one.
Had that twice.
Yeah, you gotta have a. Well,
I don't know though. Do you do mashed taters or would
with
you?
corn on the cob? I think that's relatively common with corn on the cob.
Okay, let's do some mashed taters in there
Is it okay if I
with apple
knife?
pie as dessert.
Jim, would you judge me if I told you that I fork and knife my corn on the cob?
What?
Well, I mean, that's not the worst thing ever.
Come
because
on.
I know people who will roast it on the grill and then cut it off the cob like that. They won't eat it on the cob because they don't like it in their teeth.
Yeah, I don't like it in my teeth, and I
Yeah.
like eating corn. Eating corn is awesome. It's like having tracer bullets.
Yeah, you eat it the long way.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Stop.
No,
Poor Jack.
It's always a reminder that morning. It's like, oh yeah.
Hey, I had that.
I had corn.
Last night I made meatloaf. Jack got that part right.
Okay.
Green beans.
Yum, yum.
And I did this for my wife because my wife, and one of the reasons we get along so well, and when you look at us, we're so different, right? Age, and then of course, just she's gorgeous and I'm this. But the thing is we both grew up the same, and we both have come to the conclusion that the all-time Southern white trashy kind of meal is meatloaf, green beans, and those canned new potatoes. Oh! Have you ever had them? I knew it. You've never had them either, have you, Ross?
No, I don't think so.
They're little white potatoes, and they're like little new potatoes, and they've been skinned and cooked, and they're in a can in this broth. And when we were kids, that was like that was our potato. We really never ate fresh potatoes for a while. They were always processed into like mashed potatoes or fries or something like that. But we'd get those little new potatoes, and when my grandmother would always put them in the same exact cooking vessel as the green beans. So when you scooped it out, you got a couple potatoes, you got your green beans and your meatloaf, and off you go.
Oh, man.
And I'm going to tell you something else. They're rare. They're hard to find now. Like, I didn't find any brand. I had to get the Publix ones last night.
Huh? Yeah, I've never
little
had
trip
this.
down memory lane for you, was it?
Little can. I told my wife earlier this week. I said I'm making Geneva dinner one night. She goes, "What's that?" And I'm like, meatloaf, and she likes the ketchup and brown sugar topping.
Okay, there you go.
I'm more of a savory mushroom kind of topping guy.
Hell yeah!
But the green beans and the little potatoes, that is the absolute staple of any old school Southern dinner.
Did she let out a new wee?
Oh, yeah, she loved it. She couldn't wait. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. We do have a bunch of fun stuff to talk about today. Deb, you got some news for us?
Yeah, shocking end to the Pacific Palisades fire trial. Aid for Venezuela could face some challenges, and this state is hailed as a national leader in drunk driving prevention.
Really?
I don't think you'll ever guess it.
Really?
I was shocked myself, but we're going to talk about that and more coming up next during JCS News.
All right, let's take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news and kick it off with the Jim Colbert Show.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
You're going to start getting stuck in some typical slowdowns starting to form around the area, especially on I-4. There's also a couple of accidents tying you up. Westbound on I-4 at World Drive, the right lane's blocked. I-4 eastbound at Saxon, there's a crash off to the shoulder causing delays. 429 southbound at Orange Blossom Trail, that crash has been moved off to the shoulder. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra, and the Beaches.
This summer, rediscover a place where every day gives your family more to take home than just a suntan. St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra, and the Beaches. Welcome to the new world. Explore Florida's historic coast.com.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena. Streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
Check out the hottest homes in the Central Florida market, all in one place with the Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. Google the Nickley Group or visit thenickley.com.
If you want to buy or sell quickly, call Nickley.
50 states, one national mall, 2 weeks of freedom. The Great American State Fair opens June 25th in Washington, D.C. All 50 states. Live music and rodeo, innovation, arts, culture, and American patriotism. Every day brings a new theme celebrating the best of who we are, capped by the largest fireworks display in the world on July 4th. This is for every American. Admission is free. Plan your trip at freedom250.org. Freedom 250, the Great American State Fair. Be there.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office, Orlando.
Friday, June 26th, the world's most exciting combat sport, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship returns. With another night of action you have to see to believe. In the main event, Cameron Jumpman Van Camp faces the explosive Gregoris Cisneros in a showdown built for violence. In the co-main event, destruction takes center stage when the boogeyman Arnold Boomaye Adams collides with Steve Panda Banks in an all-out battle for heavyweight supremacy. Watch it all live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Rates are near 3-year lows, and if you have a rate above 6.5, you may be able to lower it a point or more.
With that mortgage guy, Don.com.
Did you know that Budweiser has donated over $33 million to Folds of Honor, supporting families of fallen and injured military members and first responders? As Budweiser celebrates 150 years, Daytona Beverages is proud to continue that mission with the Folds of Honor Local Heroes Challenge. This summer, every Budweiser and Bud Light sold helps fund scholarships right here at home. So at the beach, on the boat, or at the grill, choose Bud or Bud Light and raise one for our local heroes. Daytona Beverages, locally owned and operated in Volusia County.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
MSC Cruises 4th of July sale is here. Save up to 40% off cruises and kid sale free. Plus, celebrate in style with up to $250 off cruises from U.S. ports. Experience MSC Cruises' signature blend of European style and American comfort, from global flavors to Broadway-style shows and more. Book your next holiday to must-see destinations like the Caribbean, Europe, and beyond. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Attention Ram owners. A quick pit stop for your Ram truck could put you trackside for the final race of the season. Complete Recall 67A. Get $500 and the chance to win a getaway to Miami for 2. Think warm nights, ocean views, and exclusive race access, including a chance to meet Brendan Butterbean Queen. Learn more and schedule at CumminsRecall.com.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Please be advised. You may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out, not for everyone. Because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you. All based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase. Viome. Trust your gut.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. This summer, we're turning up the heat on other dealers with all-in pricing online at greenwaykias.com. The price you see is the price you pay. No games, no surprise fees, just easy upfront pricing. Plus, get rates as low as 0% APR on select new Kias and a helpful finance team working to get you approved even if your credit isn't perfect. It's the Summer Sticker Sales Event. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see it in a Greenway Kia. With approved credit, offer expires 7/5/26.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Today is Mo Better with Ross Padgett. Sponsored by Just Call Mo, Orlando's injury attorneys. At work? Just pretend you're on a Zoom call with us. The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch.
I know one thing for certain, that drunk driving preventative state definitely ain't Florida, because I live here.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. If you haven't heard, the Real Radio Poker Tournament is sold out for players. We still have casino passes available at realradio.fm/poker.
Absolutely. Oh, and it's going to be so much fun. That Mortgage Guy Don Casino will be available. We have about 30 of those passes still to go. And you get to watch to see who wins the Just Call Mo Poker Tournament and who's the last surviving member of the Solar Source final table.
Absolutely. And the cool thing is with the casino pass, the only thing you don't do is play in the tournament. Everything else you have access to. That's it. I mean, so you have the casino, you have the food, you have the silent auction, the raffles, all of that is still available with just the casino pass. You just don't get to play in the poker tournament. But can I tell you, a lot of people come out and do that anyway.
Yeah.
They just like to hang out in the room for the night and just kind of enjoy everything. Get involved with the raffles. A lot of cool stuff always up for grabs. So again, that's realradio.fm/poker. Welcome back. I'm Jim. Jack and Ross are right over there, and Deb has your news.
It's time for JCS News. Wow, does this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
And JCS News is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Give him a listen tomorrow morning when he's host of the Home Loans Radio Show. All right, there's a mistrial for the Brevard County man accused of starting the deadly Palisades fire in Southern California, and some of the jurors are speaking out. One juror, Serena, said she and most of her fellow jurors thought Jonathan Rinderknecht was not guilty of the charges against him.
Wow.
It just happened that one person was not going to budge from the guilties, and then someone this morning said, I go on that side too.
Serena said she thought some evidence presented by the prosecutors was, quote, misleading, end quote. The January 2025 Palisades fire killed a dozen people, burned thousands of homes, and cost over $51 billion in damage. It has led to plenty of finger pointing between officials and left Californians upset over the response. And now the person they think may be responsible.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know if they decide to file charges again,
Yeah, because it's a mistrial now, but they have to retry him. But
Yeah.
they still have to get an indictment, though, don't they? I mean, but they have to still prove to a grand jury that they have enough information or evidence to at least, put on a trial, don't they?
I think they've done that already.
That part they did.
Do they have to redo that again? Or
I
no?
don't think so. I think they can just retry him.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
See the new jury?
That's
and go.
wild. Yeah.
The death toll in Venezuela has soared to almost 1,000.
Ooh.
After Wednesday's devastating earthquake. We're now up, I believe, to 920 dead, over 3,600 injured. And Jimmy, you were saying how many people are missing?
I saw a report today that they up to 50,000 people are missing. And and one of the other stations or one of the other news channels I watch or pay attention to online had that before and after slider bar thing on photographs. And oh my God. I mean, it's just like somebody come and push everything over,
Rescue workers and civilians are racing against time to reach possible survivors buried beneath rubble. Officials said thousands were also injured when the back-to-back magnitude 7.2 and 7.5 quakes hit. The U.S. is rushing search and rescue teams and humanitarian supplies to the country. And while help for earthquake-ravaged Venezuela could face hiccups, while disaster supplies are being collected in Florida International University's Dr. Dulce Suarez thinks it might take a little bit of time to get that aid to those in need.
When a disaster occurs, security, structure, the common ways you get a container in are no longer present. So we are managing in a disaster zone, how do we get the aid with airports that are not working, with ports that are destroyed?
And I don't know if you saw the video of people running in the airport in Caracas, but just the debris falling from the ceiling. She adds security is also a factor with airports and ports not fully functioning. As always, money donations provide the most immediate impact. Alcohol could be a factor in a crash involving a law enforcement officer in Brevard County. We talked about this yesterday. Titusville Police Chief John Lau crashed his unmarked police SUV Tuesday night on Barna Ave. I don't know if you saw it, but I mean, the whole damn roof of the Chevy Tahoe, I believe, was ripped off.
He rolled it.
He rolled it several times. Now, he refused a drug test and was fired the next day because apparently that violates city policy. And based on details Titusville police released yesterday, officers found a half empty bottle of vodka in the car, a Yeti that apparently smelled like vodka. Lau's speech seemed slurred and his eyes were bloodshot. FHP is in charge of the investigation and no charges have been filed, but that has a lot of Titusville residents upset. Think about this. Tiger Woods had a rollover and his ass got taken to jail. And he also refused to take a drug or blood test or breath or blood test at the scene. He was still booked into jail. This guy rolls his police-issued, city-issued vehicle. They find half-empty bottle of vodka and his physical condition, and he hasn't been arrested.
Well, first of all, you're exaggerating because it was really, I would say, about 3/8 empty.
And by the way, those events are mutually exclusive too. I mean, him losing his job has nothing to do with him driving drunk. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Those are two separate events. He could be charged for the driving drunk and reckless driving or whatever it takes, and lose his job. What you're saying is they've done nothing to him criminally. It just cost him his job.
Well, I mean, exactly, because he refused to take the blood or urine test.
But he's supposed to lose his license for a year just by doing that.
Yes.
I mean, when you refuse the test, I think it's an automatic you lose your license for a year.
But again, when you take another high-profile rollover case with Tiger Woods, did the exact same things, and he was hauled off to jail. It just seems a little bit of extra care being taken with this person that would not be afforded to everybody else.
No, it's because he was a police chief.
Exactly.
It's a missed opportunity. There's not many times where somebody can give themselves a DUI and it's just not going to happen.
That'd be great.
Are
you drinking and driving? No, sir. Are you
just talking to himself.
Can I search your vehicle? No, you don't have any probable cause.
I mean,
your breath smells like alcohol. I don't drink.
And by the way, if you want an interesting take on this story, read our texting service and what somebody just sent us at 77031 about when they lived in Titusville, what they used to see. All right, Governor DeSantis, I'm a little shocked by this, has vetoed a bill that would have tightened regulations on e-bikes and scooters. Speaking in Lakeland, the governor says he didn't like a provision setting speed limits when pedestrians are nearby. DeSantis says that would inevitably lead to more surveillance by law enforcement.
Do we really want to have policing of e-bikes, and are you going 10 miles or 8 miles or whatever? It's just, I think it was a little bit of an overreach.
Isn't that the whole idea?
DeSantis also opposed the bill for creating a task force to create more e-bike rules. Now, keep in mind, the bill had bipartisan support and passed both houses of the legislature unanimously. At the same time, they did sign a separate measure renaming two South Florida highways in honor of Charlie Kirk and President Trump.
So if it was passed unanimously, isn't that veto proof?
I don't think so, is it?
It's Florida.
I don't know.
It's Florida. That's all I could say.
Like, if he doesn't sign it, it would still go into law.
After a certain amount of time.
Without a signature.
Right.
Or if he vetoes it, then they can overturn the veto. If it was unanimous, it seems like the will of Congress can override the veto.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah, but because if he doesn't sign it after a period of time, it will go into play.
Yeah.
Like 20 days or whatever it is, 15 days, 30 days. I can't remember.
This is the one time I think everyone's asking, please tread on me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Please end this.
Especially as, a father of young children. I mean, this is probably going to be something he's going to have to deal with in his own household.
And I think across the nation, isn't the legislation when it comes to e-bikes and scooters, part of it is the speed they can go? Like
yes.
I think the last legislation we heard about, I forget where it is. I want to say it's like in Vegas, wherever it was, is that the whole idea was to reduce the speed of the things. They don't need to go 45 miles an hour.
Yeah.
The scooters don't. I guess the bikes can, but even then, that's really fast.
My
dude.
moped in the 80s did 30.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's if I was crouching down to avoid cut down on the wind resistance.
Had a good helmet.
I can't remember if it was Brandon Kravitz or Glenn Klausman, but somebody said they're no longer bicycles. They really are
Like
motorcycles.
Yeah, Kravitz said that.
Yeah, it's not. They're the scooters that I've gone on. They're not going 45, but they're fast enough that I'm like, I should not be on this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I just took a turn a little too wide, and it was out of my control.
Without safety gear and stuff.
Yeah.
But all right, well, we'll see if that changes next legislative session.
I had no beers in me.
All right, thanks to recent rain, drought conditions are significantly better in East Central Florida, and this is a big deal because, we had the Agriculture Commissioner earlier this week say there will be no fireworks bans.
Yes.
But then you have places like Orange County that are still under an active burn ban. So there's all these kinds of questions with local officials as to, where are we on this? So the National Weather Service released its latest drought information statement yesterday. Drought is measured, we've talked about this before, on a 0 to 4 scale, with 4 being the worst. And the worst conditions, at least in our area, are a 2. And that's considered severe drought. So that would be us in Lake County, inland Volusia County, think Deltona, DeBary, much of Seminole County, sorry, Jack, and northern Orange County.
Why did you make it sound like a penguin?
Sometimes he Scrooges, man. I don't know.
The NWS says drought conditions are expected to improve as the wet season continues the next couple of months.
Yeah, Utah had to just cancel all fireworks shows in their state.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bummer.
For the 4th of July weekend. Like they made a special thing.
On the 250th anniversary, right? Speaking of the environment, environmental groups are still taking the state to court over the environmental impact of the now defunct Everglades immigration facility. Friends of the Everglades Executive Director Eve Samples says transferring detainees out of the facility isn't enough. Samples says the state bypassed required environmental reviews before building Alligator Alcatraz. Do you guys remember how long how short this thing took to build?
Oh, yeah.
And it's closing less than a year before it's even been open.
It's just
how long?
It's a tent city. They put it up in a month, didn't they?
Nope. Jack, you want to take a guess how long it took to build Alligator Alcatraz?
3 months.
Ross?
I'll go 8 months.
How about 8 days?
Damn, really?
Yep.
And we are actually poised to return to district court in Miami this month with the additional information we have now about the costs at Alligator Alcatraz, the impacts, and they continue to be concerning.
She says legally the state caused potential harm to protected species and wetland ecosystems in addition to using taxpayer-funded land for a detention facility instead of conservation. Blue Origin CEO is pleased with the progress he's seeing since a rocket exploded on the launch pad. Dave Limp announced yesterday all debris.
That's a bummer.
It is when you're launching rockets and your last name is Limp.
It's like your last name being Limp isn't funny until a woman says it and then pauses a second afterwards.
Yeah.
Then it's funny.
Could have been worse. His last name could have been Dud.
Yeah.
How's the rocket business going?
Yeah.
I think Dud would
Dud.
be, yeah. Anyway, Limp said yesterday all debris has been cleared from Launch Complex 36 since last month's explosion at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. He writes on X, reconstruction has started and Blue Origin still plans to fly again this year.
It sounds like Limp needs a Blue Origin.
Show title.
If your last
Limp
name
needs
is
a
Limp,
Blue Origin.
He needs a blue flu.
He can't. He needs a Blue Origin.
He needs a Fliagra.
I am so sorry, Dave Limp. But you're the show. Yeah, you're a good man,
dude. His name is D Limp.
Like, it's a hell of a rapper name.
You can't do that, dude.
And he needs a Blue Origin.
Thank God it's not Richard, though.
Meanwhile, SpaceX says, hold my beer, because a Falcon 9 rocket is set to launch this weekend. A satellite radio will launch from Florida Space Coast Sunday night or early Monday morning. The rocket launches are most visible from the Space Coast, but can also be seen from the Treasure Coast and Volusia County. And every once in a while, I can even spot them over standing in the middle of the road in front of my house.
I got to tell you, if I was Elon Musk for the Bezos thing, I would FaceTime him and be like, "How you doing, Jeff? How's things going?" In the background, there'd be one of my rockets going off, like just while we're talking.
All right, National Weather Service meteorologist Sandy Hottie says another major Saharan dust plume is expected to waft over Florida.
But there is a much larger plume further to the east over the eastern Caribbean Sea to the north of Puerto Rico that is forecast to pass over our region during the upcoming weekend.
So as a result of the dust, the tropics are going to remain quiet. That's the good news. But we're also going to continue to see below normal rainfall over the weekend. And it's going to be Devil's BH hot.
Yeah.
The meteorologist's name?
Hottie.
Sandy Hottie.
Talking about a dust plume. His name is Sandy, and he's a meteorologist.
It's no different than Limp talking about a Blue Origin.
Wow.
This is the name episode.
All right.
It is. And what if they got married? It'd be Limp and Hottie.
Do you think they would get along? You know?
Usually one leads to the opposite of the other. If you're Hottie, usually it's not Limp.
Florida is offering free admission to state parks over the 4th of July weekend. If you've got family coming into town, that includes Wekiva Springs, Lake Louisa, Kissimmee, and Alafaya River State Parks. Officials say entry fees will be waived July 3rd through the 5th for day-use visitors. The deal applies to both Florida residents and visitors as part of the nation's 250th anniversary celebration.
Very cool. Yeah, the parks. I saw something on, I think, Local 6 today, which would be Click Orlando. And it was just basically a list of all the cool stuff the parks are doing for the 250th. And there is no shortage of patriotism if you want to go to the parks and enjoy that.
You know what I found out today that I thought was really cool? While we're celebrating our 250th anniversary or celebration, St. Augustine is celebrating 500.
Damn, really? That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, 500.
That feels a little controversial if they're celebrating that, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe
like,
so, yeah.
you're included in the 250 as well.
Yeah, they're the only people that don't have to come.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
That party's like, we don't have to come.
Yeah, exactly.
We were here first.
So this state is being hailed as a national leader in drunk driving prevention.
And you said it's out of the...
It's just, for me, I was like, oh, wow, I would not have thought that.
I'll go
About that state specifically?
Exactly. I would have thought,
all
yeah,
right.
no, that's not the state I would have picked.
Hawaii.
I was going to say that.
I'll go Nevada.
I'm going to go New York.
This is a difficult one. We're going to give you guys another shot. Jack, you go first this time.
Alaska.
I'll go South Carolina.
I'm going to go South Dakota.
How about Arkansas?
Is it really? Wow.
Arkansas.
It checks out to me.
Now, according to a Thursday report from Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Arkansas received a perfect 100 out of 100 score.
Damn, really?
Seriously. Again.
They finally got something right.
I know. Yay, Arkansas.
You guys nailed it. Good.
The safety group cites these states closing of major loopholes, as well as adding ignition interlock devices.
Wow.
Which blocks a vehicle from starting if alcohol is detected. Do you know how many, over the last 5 years, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, do you know how many drunk drivers they estimate have been kept off the roads over the last 5 years because of those interlock devices?
Nationally?
Nationally.
Oh, 10,000.
30,000.
I'll shoot the gap. 15,000.
It's like over 20 million.
Damn, is it really?
Yeah.
20 million?
Well, and you think around the country, all the people who had interlock devices in their cars.
20 million won. That guy in Titusville.
About half the country received failing grades.
Damn, really?
And that's important to keep in mind. We've got a very big holiday coming up. You got your Uber, you've got your Lyft.
Yeah.
I'm sure, AAA is going to come out with their Tow to Go program.
Sure, yeah.
There's going to be all kinds of options to make the right choices.
Yeah.
And that concludes your JCS News.
Boing.
407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show. We're doing Sink or Sail and Embers only next.
Get ready to text your vote for Sink or Sail. Coming up Next on the Jim Colbert Show.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Happy Friday, Central Florida. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast. And for today, we are going to be expecting another steamy Florida afternoon with scattered showers and storms likely. We'll see a high today of around 94 degrees. We'll also be expecting about a 50% chance of rain for later on this afternoon. Chances, though, will taper off for this weekend, especially by Sunday. So we'll see about a 40% chance for our Saturday afternoon and a 30% chance for Sunday. Highs, though, will stay in the mid-90s even into next week. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Summer means a whole lot of extra miles. Last place you want your engine to give out is halfway to nowhere. That's why every oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change includes an 18-point maintenance check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Change wisely.
Man, June is Men's Health Month over at Life Imaging. They want you to know that because guys are hard-headed. Men will ignore symptoms, delay doctor visits, and wait until something feels wrong before taking action. That's called being reactive. You don't want to do that. You want to be proactive because men do avoid preventive care. Heart disease is still the number one killer in America, and in those cases, 30% of them will give you zero symptoms. That's why prevention matters before symptoms appear, and that's what Life Imaging and their free heart scan is all about, guys. Don't wait. Do what I did. Do what my wife did, what my in-laws did, and so many people in Central Florida are doing. Call Life Imaging. Get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value. And remember, there are no dyes. You don't take off your clothes. No injections. None of that. As a matter of fact, the entire process only takes a few minutes. So take advantage of this offer and make sure that your long-term health is fine. And it's easy to make your appointment. Simply pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the keyword free heart scan. Pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan, and they will connect you in seconds. Guys, make this appointment today. It's a total no-brainer. You will not regret it. And while you're there, ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection saves lives. It's Life Imaging.
How will we ever defeat the British?
By remembering what we're fighting for.
General.
A country of our own that will one day celebrate 250 years.
How will we celebrate, sir?
By going to Headquarter Hyundai for the revolutionary Hyundais for Less sales event.
Hyundai, sir?
Yes, thousands off, plus they want any trade, paid for or not, at Headquarter Hyundai.
Here.
With revolutionary reductions on 250 vehicles.
It sounds glorious, sir.
Oh, it is. America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with Hyundai Assurance. New Tucsons, Elantras. Pay thousands less and get 0% financing for 60 months.
What about payments, sir?
Headquarter Hyundai will have their best lease programs of the year.
It's revolutionary. Hyundai's thousands less.
And they want any trade-in.
At Headquarter Hyundai.
Just off I-4 on Reinhardt Road in Sanford, Lake Mary.
HeadquarterHyundai.com.
And no tax, right, sir?
Well,
Plus tax and tag, visit HeadquarterHyundai.com.
Hi, my name's Charles. On my way to work, I was struck by a tractor trailer. I called attorney Glenn Klausman for help. He got me to really good doctors. I don't think it's right to be bragging on a billboard or TV about getting millions of dollars for getting hurt. However, I will say Glenn Klausman got me a great settlement quicker than I thought possible. I'm very happy with the results, and that's why I'm doing this. Call Glenn Klausman at 407-917-1718. His website is KLAUSMANlaw.com. Car crash, call Klausman.
Office, Winter Park.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
During the big summer savings event, get a big sum of savings at Sutherland Nissan.
Sutherland.
This month only, get $4,000 in customer cash on new Nissans, plus no payments till 2027.
Sutherland.
Or 0% for 60 months. Now that's a big sum of savings. At Sutherland Nissan and OrlandoNissan.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
Check back to customer for 4 months. Payments start 2027. All offers with approved credit on select models.
Pickleball is on the rise. 46.8 million players nationwide, with a projected $5 billion industry by 2033. Looking to be part of this exciting growth? Crush Yard offers a unique franchise opportunity, redefining the pickleball experience with indoor court, exceptional dining, craft drinks, and entertainment. This is your chance to invest in a rapidly growing brand shaping the future of leisure. For a limited time, you can own a piece of the action. Visit crushYardFranchising.com cruising.com to learn more. Crush Yard, Pickleball, Bar, and Lounge.
Join Jim Colbert on The Jim Colbert Show for his Cigar of the Week segment every Friday afternoon at 3:45. You can pick up these featured cigars at all 3 Corona Cigar Company locations, Dr. Phillips, Heathrow, and downtown. Learn more at coronacigar.com.
Identity theft can cost more than you think. Drained investment accounts, stolen tax returns, lost wages, expenses for lawyers. It's a lot. That's why LifeLock is backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, which covers up to $1 million for stolen funds, fees, and experts and lawyers, and out-of-pocket expenses. Don't face the burden of identity theft alone. Protect your future and finances with LifeLock. Join now. Save up to 30% off your first year with promo code BECK at LifeLock.com. 1-800-LifeLock, promo code BECK. LifeLock.com. Terms to apply.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately. Broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach. I thought those were good for me. What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with 0 down. Plus, make 0 payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles, thousands in savings. Put 0 down. Make 0 payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
Hey, it's Russ Rollins for HBN USA. Is your bathroom outdated, unattractive, and even unsafe? Well, good news. HBN Bath can transform it into a beautiful, modern space that you're going to love in as little as 1 day. No long, messy remodels, just fast, professional results. Visit HBNUSA.com to schedule your free consultation. Plus, enjoy 0% financing, no payments for 18 months, or up to $2,500 off your project. Visit HBNUSA.com. Restrictions apply. License number CBC 1255975.
Proof that we have a face for radio. The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch. It's time for Sink or Sail. If you think this song is yacht rock, text SAIL to 77031. If not, text SINK.
This was a request. We played it on Sunday. Let people vote whether they think this song should be considered yacht rock. Now it's your turn to vote. Text us, won't you?
Never heard this.
I haven't either.
This is such a sale for me.
Yeah.
That's funny. I wasn't familiar with the name, but as soon as I heard the song, I'm like, oh, yeah, I've heard this.
Would I know the band?
Nope. The band is called Alive and Kickin'.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely would not know the band.
However, it was written by Tommy James of Tommy James and the Shondells.
Yeah, very nice.
And he originally wrote Crystal Blue Persuasion for this band, but he's like, oh, I like that one. And then he gave him this song instead.
Yeah, this has a very Crystal Blue Persuasion kind of vibe for sure. Yeah, I mean, I would sail this. I'm not a giant fan of the song, but I think it fits the genre well enough.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily like it, but I still find myself kind of moving to it.
Yeah. I mean, this is a very C+ sale for me. Or maybe not even plus.
Oh, I like how you used C.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is an auto sale for you, Ross?
Oh, yeah. I want to be on a boat right now. And I want to smile. And I don't want to see a stupid-ass cloud.
What's your boat drink, by the way?
boat drink?
Are you a pina colada, a Bahama Mama? Are you a marga?
I mean, ideally, yeah, margarita.
Margarita,
but
yeah, for sure.
Reality, I go like redneck margarita.
Which is?
It's just orange soda and tequila.
Okay, very nice.
What
do you think, Jack?
Done.
Did you sell this, Jack?
I did. I thought it was going to come through on the sale, and it did on Sunday, and it did here as well.
Wow.
The sale, yeah.
Yeah. Who requested that? Just somebody from the show?
No, it was a listener who requested that. It was, tight. And the song is Tighter, Tighter. Tighter, Tighter.
Okay.
By Alive and Kickin'. And that was requested by Jeff.
Oh, very nice, Jeff. Good job, buddy.
Hell yeah, Jeff.
This Sunday, we will have a new Sink or Sale song that we will also hear here next Friday on the Jim Colbert Show.
Here.
It's all presented by Core Flooring Center, Brady Corey in Winter Park. 10% off all flooring and installation, starting at just $1 a square foot. He already has a price match guarantee. So let's say I've done it in the past. I've gotten flooring off of ads on television where they say they come the next day. Not so great, by the way. Mm-hmm. I've gotten them from the big box stores a couple times. Really weird experiences where one guy, I think, had to go to jail. However, if you have a quote, you can bring it to Corey. Corey guarantees to beat it. He uses the same installer. His name is Ryan. Did a fantastic job on my home. They can do your home as well, whether it's wood flooring, waterproof laminate, vinyl planks, carpeting. And also, don't forget, mention Jack sent you from Real Radio. Save an extra $50, and he'll donate to Save a Life, No Kill Shelter. Save a Pet.
Yeah, he did a job for me. He killed it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Good dude.
Yeah.
Good dude. Yeah, good selection, too, by the way.
Of flooring.
Yeah, really good selection
Did
of
you
flooring.
go into the showroom?
My wife did.
Oh, okay.
And then he brought us some samples as well. So, it was really nice.
Yeah, he's on 436 in Winter Park. It's called the Castleton Center there.
There you go. Very nice. All right, let's do Embers Only real quick.
Now, it's time to explore the world of cigars, spirits, and other things that make life worth living. This is Embers Only.
Embers Only brought to you by our good friends over at Corona Cigar Company. 3 of these beautiful lounges here in Orlando. They have a couple on the West Coast as well. Here in town, it's downtown Sand Lake and Heathrow. On the West Coast, Tampa and Sarasota. And of course, if you're out of the area listening to us from another state, they are online at coronacigar.com, and they will ship this to your front door. And you're going to want to do that. I have to tell you. You know, I've had these cigars before. It's been a minute, and I remember really enjoying it when I had it before. The one I had on the golf course last Sunday from this pack was simply amazing. Buttery, creamy deliciousness. Not too heavy, not too hard, just exactly what you want. It's the Gurkha 6-pack Dominican Sampler. This is only $39.95 for 6 premium cigars. And this is a great way to try Gurkha cigars or new cigars. And what you get from this 6-pack is this: 1 Cellar Reserve 15-year Limitada, 1 Cellar Reserve 18-year Edición Especial, 1 Cellar Reserve 15-year, a Cellar Reserve 15-year 10th anniversary, and 2 Reserve 21 years. And guys, these are absolutely perfect cigars. 6 smokes for $40 from this company is an absolute steal. And I love these samplers because you do get a variation of what the company offers, from Maduro wrappers to natural shade wrappers, so that you can get a different kind of idea of how they're built. All Dominican interns, and they smoke great. They're absolutely wonderful. And you can't. Have you ever had a Gurkha before?
I have, and I was about to bring up is that out of all of the cigars that I've had, this is one of the cigar brands that have the biggest cult following.
It really is. I agree with that 100%. And again, I was kind of new to this brand until just a few months back when I had one. I went over and actually Jeff gave me one himself, and I tried it and I was like, damn, that's really good. Great construction. The draw is perfect. The flavor could not be better. And the first one I pulled out of this pack, I just reached in and grabbed one. And I think I actually wound up smoking the Reserve 15 year. Dude, I'm telling you, this is such a creamy, buttery, delicious kind of medium strong cigar that has the perfect draw, no acidity whatsoever, just beautiful, rich smoke you're going to love all the way through.
I have a friend who only smokes Gurkhas.
Yeah.
And I only have one friend that only smokes one brand of cigar.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
just Gurkha.
They're really amazing. So if you want to try this, it's the six-pack Dominican sampler, $39.95, and they will ship it. That's about 10% off from the company Gurkha. And if you haven't been in one of these lounges yet, guys, get over to a Corona. This will be a really good time to buy this pack and then just sit there and smoke one. I'm dead serious. Just reach it and grab one and fire it up right there in the store. Get yourself a nice leather seat, something nice to drink, and then just kick back and enjoy it. This is the time to do this indoors. When it's really super hot outside, just pile up in one of those big leather chairs.
Watch the World Cup.
Watch the world go by. Watch the World Cup. Just smoke a cigar. Absolutely perfect. And these Gurkhas are perfect for that. And you can get them right now at Corona Cigar and all of the locations. So try it today. It's the Gurkha 6-pack Dominican Sampler, and it is your cigar of the week. Thanks, Corona. We appreciate that very much. Let's take a little break. Back in a second with Primetime Kitchen and our buddy Fias Cara. Let's find out what's good to eat in Orlando this weekend.
Real Radio takes over Mount Dora July 3rd. Details at realradio.fm/freedom.
You're going to run into some stop and go northbound on Florida's Turnpike through St. Cloud near US 192. I-4 westbound before Darrell Carter Parkway's backed up from Celebration into Champions Gate. You're going to have an issue getting through there. Northbound on the Greenway near Red Bug Lake Road, that crash has been cleared up, although there's still some stop-and-go traffic you might run into. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by HCA Florida Gainesville Hospital.
HCA Florida Gainesville Hospital has opened its doors, featuring state-of-the-art technology and nationally recognized physicians. More convenient access to high-quality care. HCA Florida Gainesville Hospital, located at I-75 and Archer Road.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
What does your ex and traffic have in common? Both can hold you back. At TK Law, they help you move forward with confidence and a plan for your future. TK Law, onefirmforlife.com.
On Plus Nicotine Pouches present Comfort Chronicles. A 10 o'clock tea time. How comfortable. You show up in stretchy shorts, a breathable tee, and maybe no socks. Let the dogs breathe. While others sweat in pleated khakis, you're in your comfort zone bombing drives. And in your pocket, On Plus Nicotine Pouches. The softest pouch on the planet. Buy a can at onnicotine.com. Products for tobacco consumers 21 years of age or older. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Think you're not the suing type? But you aren't at fault. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
July 4th, 2026, the 250th anniversary of American independence. The Great American State Fair becomes the center of it all. All 50 states, a national prayer moment. And that night, the largest fireworks display in the history of the world. There's never been a July 4th like this one. There never will be again. Plan your trip at freedom250.org. Freedom 250. The Great American State Fair, July 4th.
Whether it's that check engine light, those streaky wipers, or that DIY fix you've been putting off, now is the time to visit Advance Auto Parts, your first stop for parts, service, and reliability. From quick fixes to big jobs, we've got you covered, along with people who really know cars. With Advance, you can always count on fast, friendly, and dependable service. Never settle for anything less. Visit Advance Auto Parts today.
Advance Auto Parts. Get to the good parts.
Sunnyside Electric.
Hello, I need a new electrical outlet.
We are learning about pickleball today.
Okay.
Isn't that a funny name?
What about my electrical?
Pickleball.
I should have called Frank Gay.
Oh, it's like miniature tennis.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you need electrical work in your home, you need a trustworthy electrician who can clearly explain how to solve any dilemma. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and nearly 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. Left untreated, these veins can cause tired, heavy legs, swelling, burning, cramping, aching, even restless leg syndrome. In some cases, it can lead to serious health risks like blood clots. USA Vein Clinics offers minimally invasive treatments that take as little as 15 minutes, covered by most insurances. Call 407-706-9137 and schedule your appointment today. Don't wait. Call 407-706-9137 for free information today. Imagine walking, exercising, and sleeping peacefully again. Varicose and spider veins won't go away on their own. USA Vein Clinics can help. Call 407-706-9137 for fast, easy, and affordable solutions. USA Vein Clinics treatments are covered by most insurance plans. Don't put this off any longer. Call 407-706-9137.
Identity theft can cost more than you think. Drained investment accounts, stolen tax returns, lost wages, expenses for lawyers. It's a lot. That's why LifeLock is backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, which covers up to $1 million for stolen funds, fees, and experts and lawyers, and out-of-pocket expenses. Don't face the burden of identity theft alone. Protect your future and finances with LifeLock. Join now. Save up to 30% off your first year with promo code BECK at LifeLock.com. 1-800-LifeLock, promo code BECK. LifeLock.com. Terms to apply.
At Crush Yard, pickleball is just the beginning. You'll find a full restaurant and bar, arcade games, and plenty of space to hang out with friends. What starts as a few games often turns into food, drinks, and losing track of time. Play a match, grab a bite, catch up, or stay a while. Whether you're competitive, casual, or just along for the fun, there's something here for everyone. Learn more at crushYard.com.
Do you know how much your home is currently worth? The answer may surprise you. Before you make a move, be sure to get a free home value estimate from the Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty, Central Florida's #1 real estate team. The Nickley Group works with over 500 active buyers every month, and they sell a home on average every 7 hours. To find out more, go to thenickley.com or Google the Nickley Group.
If you want to buy or sell quickly, call Nickley.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Maurice Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
The U.S. now turns its attention to the knockout rounds. Head coach Mauricio Pochettino says Team USA is better now despite last night's loss to Turkey.
I am so happy and the players are happy because I think we perform, we compete, and we are first.
The U.S. gave up a late goal and fell to Turkey 3-2, but still finished atop Group D. They face Bosnia-Herzegovina Wednesday.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got a question after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right, guys. Time for another Primetime Kitchen here on Real Radio 104.1, featuring our good friend Fias Cara. He is the restaurant critic for the Orlando Weekly, and of course, we'll get to Fias here in 1 second. First things first, if you are loving cooking outside, let me tell you, they are running some great specials right now on Big Green Eggs at Tools Ace Hardware, and that's just where it starts. They also have Weber Napoleon grills, Gosney and Uni pizza ovens, kegerators, outdoor furniture, everything to set up that back patio for the long, fun summer you want to have. These guys are built for that. You will love every one of their locations, 14 of them throughout the Central Florida area, to get everything you need for your back porch to really step it up when it comes to cooking. Do that today at Tools Ace Hardware. That's toolsacehardware.com. Guys, good and loud for Mr. Fias Cara. What do you say?
Hello, my friends. Hello.
Hello, good sir. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
Yeah, you look too happy. It makes me nervous when you're super happy.
You know why? Because where he's at, it's not 95 degrees with a feel like temp of 110. You can tell.
That is true.
What is it up there in balmy Toronto?
I don't know. maybe, I don't know, in the 70s, I'm going to guess.
Get out of here,
dude.
dude.
It's really nice. It's very nice.
As if
nice.
you couldn't be
I
hated
play golf
more.
with her.
Yeah. You should go do that. Do you take your clubs, by the way? Do you do that?
I did.
Yeah.
I played. I've played twice so far. No,
Very
3
nice.
times.
Very-
Thrice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Fias calls us on Fridays. We talk about what's going on in the culinary scene in Central Florida, which is, robust these days, and always something going on. What's happening, buddy? What's out there?
Well, it's been a while since we've spoken. I think it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah,
or
3
something,
weeks
right?
it has. Yeah.
Okay, so I thought we'd cover maybe 2 reviews.
Sure
One
thing.
of which is a place called Okonomi, which is inside Mills Market, right there on the corner of Mills and Colonial. And if folks out there, can't or maybe won't foot the $350 bill to dine at the two Michelin star Cigar Cara, which is arguably our finest fine dining locale in the city, you can drop a fraction of that cost at Okonomi because it's run by the same chef. William Shen is his name. And the same cuts that he is serving, the same cuts of fish that he's serving at Cigar Cara are served here at Okonomi. It's like a 10-seat sushi bar right inside the market, inside that very bustling market. And I'm telling you, there are cuts here that folks have access to that you will not find anywhere else, maybe not even in the country. It's because William Shen, he's forged these relationships with Japanese fishermen, and he gets fish delivered directly to him from there. Sometimes he's getting stuff from Tosoyu Market there in Tokyo, but he's developed this really close relationship with numerous fishermen that you'll get cuts like what you're looking at here is ocean trout, which is not an uncommon fish, but he serves an amuse, before you dine. And the good thing here is that this is sort of like the anti-omakase joint. It is, he serves there's a menu there of 24 items, and you can just pick and choose what you want. There's also 6 additional items as specials, but they're cuts of fish, nigiri, mainly nigiri. And like I said, I've had fish here that I've never even heard of or let alone ever tasted in my life. One of which is a fish called the. And if you're watching on YouTube, Jack has.
What is that?
I'm trying to read the names off to the side. I saw the word grunt in one.
What?
Grunt, right. So the first fish is a green eye fish, which is easily one of the most boldest fish that I've ever tasted. It's a very fishy fish. So people who like mackerel and those sorts of things, you will love this fish. And it's from Fukushima, so you can make your own sort of nuclear jokes here. But that grunt, a 3-line grunt. I've never heard of this. And what the chef here does he sort of feathers the fish. He cuts it in a way so it's almost like feathered. And he puts like a nikiri soy, which is like a premium soy on there. He kisses it with binchaton coals as well, so it has a little bit of that grilled flavor. Yeah. It's 3-line grunt. There's a Hokkaido sardine, and in this sardine, if you're watching on YouTube right now, you can see numerous slits in this small cut of sardine. There are 72 cuts, 72 slits in this piece of fish, and it's part of an art form called kakushi bocho, which is really the art of cutting fish so that it absorbs the most flavor.
Got it.
And you get the most out of that fish. So there are 72 slits in this thing. The chef here, Kevin Abania, he used to be at Soseki. He is truly like a master of sushi.
Wow,
Ross, you had a question?
No, it's also just the Japanese art form of turning fish into the sides of elephants, because that's what that looks like.
Yeah. That doesn't even look like, it looks like something else.
Yeah, that looks
like
an asteroid or something.
You see crawling in a jungle, like up a tree or something. Weird.
I know.
Weird bug.
Yeah, it's when it comes to anything Japanese, it's there's always sort of like this aesthetic angle to everything.
Sure,
they do things, whether it's furniture or fish, it always looks very, very pretty.
Is it always 72 slices on a piece of fish? Is it always 72?
Look, when I tried to count with my poor eyesight, I counted 60 slits, but then somebody, slid into my DMs and corrected me and said, no, there's actually 72 slits in each one of these cuts. I'm like, wow, okay, well, I need to get better glasses because
they must be $50 a piece for that labor cost. My God Almighty.
You would think, but I think everything here is like $5-6, maybe $8. So like And the thing is, like, there's a minimum two-piece order. So you can just go in and just have a taste. You can just get like a couple pieces of fish, drop like whatever, $10-15 and get out of there. And what you'll try, I guarantee you, what you will try here you will not be able to try anywhere else in the city, maybe even the state or the country. Because like I said, he's getting cuts of fish that I have never even heard of. I've never heard of a 3-line grunt, Jim. Have you?
No. My wife has called me that before.
Yeah, I've dated a couple.
My Miami experience.
Yeah. So you strongly recommend this place, huh?
I really recommend it. People who love sushi and who want to try that high-end Michelin star, and especially if you can't afford to go to Cigar Cara, because that's $350+ go here, get a taste of what they serve there at Cigar Cara, because William Shen is an outstanding chef.
Very nice. Let's move on to Uppsala Grocery. Now, I've heard a little bit about this, but I'm not 100% sure exactly what it is.
This, like on the opposite end of the culinary spectrum, is a place called Uppsala Grocery. It's in Sanford, 300 Uppsala Road, I believe. It's a convenience store that's been there since 2015, and it's run by Jay Patel. And not only does he run the convenience store with his uncle, whose name I believe is Nilesh, but he fancies himself a bit of a gourmand. He wants to open a Michelin star restaurant is what he wants to do. But he has transformed a corner of this grocery store into a bona fide kitchen. He's put a hood in there, and people have been going here for their Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. But since 2018, he's expanded the menu, and this place has become a hotbed of supreme sandwiches and handhelds. And a lot of your Sanford listeners may be a little pissed that I'm, mentioning this place.
You're blowing the spot up. It's like a little hidden gem in Sanford.
Exactly, Jim. Exactly. It's a hidden gem. It's like on Uppsala Road. It's not in a very a busy area. But I'm telling you, the handhelds and the sandwiches he's making here are outstanding. We actually went there. There was this sandwich, making the rounds of local viraldom. It was the black garlic katsu sandwich. Could have been a burger. Maybe it was a black garlic katsu burger. So we went there. It's a panko fried burger. There's there's cabbage, there's slaw in there. There's melted cheese, there's a runny egg, and he does like a black garlic aioli. Oh my gosh. And again, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see a picture of it there. So this was making the rounds on Reddit and all these sites. And so we, decided to go and try it out. When we went there, we realized, oh my God, not only is this sandwich great, actually there's a little barbecue sauce in there, which I thought maybe interfered a little bit with the total flavors of the sandwich. I'd rather he went with like a teriyaki or some other kind of sauce. But anyway, the point is it's a marvelous sandwich. It's on a Martin's potato roll. So not only does he make this great, like everything he does there, be it his Philly cheesesteaks or his chopped cheese, the quesadilla. My favorite thing there was the tikka masala quesadilla.
Yeah.
I'm actually not a big quesadilla guy. I'd rather have a taco or tostada or a sopes or something like that.
You had me at tikka.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Tikka. Deb, I'm telling you, it's not that far from you. The tikka masala quesadilla, and even the owner Jay prefers this over the tikka masala sandwich, which is a chicken sandwich. It's Nashville by way of Bombay.
Yeah.
It's a great sandwich.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. It's a cool idea, by the way, doing the tikka masala thing as like a Nashville chicken thing. It's smart.
Yeah. So he's kind of like infused Indian flavors to some of the sandwiches, but then he goes full Japanese. He goes full like American. If you want like a chopped cheese or a Philly cheesesteak, those tandoori fries are friggin' fire, man. I highly recommend you get that. And then there's like all these craft beers. Like the craft beer selection here is incredible. Like there's only like one sort of table there, you could call it, just right by the checkout register. You can dine in there, but really a lot of people just come here and take out. But the craft beer selection here is outstanding. Like you can have your fill of any variety of craft beer there.
How is the mango habanero chicken sandwich? I think Jack went by that a second ago. It's up here and it looked pretty darn good. That's it.
So when I went back, somebody again slid in my DMs and goes, "Yo, did you try the mango habanero sandwich?" I'm like, "No, I didn't." So when I went back, I made sure to get it, and it is fantastic. This is probably my favorite sandwich there. There's also a black there's also a garlic aioli smash burger, which is also, I prefer that over the black garlic katsu burger, to be honest. But I'm telling you, whatever handheld you end up getting, be it a burger, a quesadilla, or sandwich, whatever it is, you are going to love this place.
And by the way, you were right. You're getting your ass handed to you on the texting service. And they're saying that Jay, Neil, and Justin at Uppsala are the coolest people. You get a 5-star sandwich and a Magnum condom. It says when you look up Uppsala Grocery on Google Maps, the parking lot is mobbed. Also, it says, don't talk about Uppsala Grocery. It's a complete secret, and everybody in Sanford's going to be really pissed at you now.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy I'm in Canada right now because no one can find me. But yeah. I'm sorry to all you Sanfordians or Sanfordites,
whatever.
Hokey folk. But yeah, this place is just too good not to write about.
I love it. Yeah, that's very awesome. We love those little secret spots. Tell us about some new ice cream shops out there.
Yeah, I hear it's really hot down there. So, so I thought, let me talk about some new ice cream joints. So in Winter Park at 501 North Orlando Avenue, where the old Kmart Plaza is, there's the CVS right over there. Is a place called La Diperie. And it's actually, I think they're from Canada, actually. And they serve everything from soft serve to cookies to donuts to cheesecakes. And their thing is that you can dip everything in like 18 different chocolate sauces. There's like a variety of toppings. Yeah. So they just opened. They're brand new. Another place in Mills 50 called Cache. And I think we may have talked about this before, but it's a dessert house that specializes in Vietnamese dessert soups. And these dessert soups, they're served cold. They have like they have a syrupy base or a rich coconut milk base, and they have everything from like tropical fruit jellies to beans sometimes are in there.
Nice.
Sticky rice, and they're I believe they're at 1220 East Colonial Drive, again right in the heart of Mills 50. And then over in Baldwin Park, where there used to be an ice cream store there called Ice New York, Ice NY. It's now a place called Scoop and Shake, and again, they also specialize in rolled ice cream. And then over in Disney Springs at Morimoto Asia, there's Morimoto Asia has just launched their new kakigori cart. It's called Kakigori Cool. And they'll be there indefinitely, at least for the whole summer, and you can try kakigori.
Yeah, Ross. Rolled ice cream, yay or nay? Is it a trend that sticks around? What does Fias say about rolled ice cream?
Well, I think it's been around for a while, so I think it may not be a trend anymore because we've seen it at various places. There used to be a very popular chain of rolled ice cream. Its name escapes me now.
And we used to go to that place in Baldwin Park. It actually was pretty good. We get the Biscoff rolled ice cream, which they would put it on that cold plate, Ross, and roll it around and make it right there. And we loved it. Actually, it was pretty darn good.
I like it.
Marble Slab Creamery.
Yeah, there you go.
They did some of that rolled stuff.
I like it because it's like a ice cream taquito, and then when you go ahead and then hit it with a spoon, it's kind of like whipped ice cream because it's layered, so it's got a somewhat of a different texture. But as soon as it melts, it all becomes the same thing.
Yeah, but dude, I got to tell you, that mango sticky rice ice cream they had there for a while was one of the best things ever. I mean, it was absolutely out of bounds. It was so good.
I like it too. Ross.
All right, and then let's do one last thing. What is Paper Kites? And we got to get out of here because we're late.
Paper Kites. So the Hoods Up space. Everyone knows the Hoods Up space there in the Milk District.
Yeah, legendary.
So it'll be taken over by our friends Jason and Sue Chen. They're going to open up their a concept called Paper Kites. It's going to be a Korean pub. The name Paper Kites is it sort of refers to Korean folklore, where flying paper kites was meant to be a way to like ward off bad omens and invite good fortune. So Paper Kites is going to be Korean pub. There'll be obviously a lot of booze, a lot of beer, and then Korean type snacks.
Yeah.
They haven't really released like the full menu. They're I think they're closely guarding information being released to the public, but we actually talked about this a few months ago, and I told all your listeners that you have access to information here that really isn't out there yet. I probably shouldn't have said anything, but anyway, and now it's come to fruition.
Very
Paper
nice.
Kites. I always thought instead of the name Paper Kites, because it's in the old Hoods Up space, I thought they should have just called it Foods Up.
No.
It's at the restaurant. Foods Up.
I agree with them. I think they had a better idea.
Thanks.
All All right, buddy. It's always good talking to you, man. There he is, Fias Cara, the restaurant critic for the Orlando Weekly. If you want to read anything else he writes, just go to orlandoweekly.com. He's got his tip jar column there, and you can find him online.
Yeah, find me on Instagram at It's Fias Cara, ITSFAIYAZKARA. And like Jim said, just go to orlandoweekly.com, click on food and drink. You'll find all the stuff there.
You're the best, buddy. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon. Give it up good and loud for Fias. What do you say, guys? Yay! See you soon, buddy. Be good.
Ciao.
All right, buddy. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Our buddy Craig LaFleur from Pyrospot Fireworks up next. Thanks for joining us for Primetime Kitchen, brought to you by our friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. Look, guys, when you're dialing in your backyard for those special days, Tools has you covered with the best grills out there, Weber, Traeger, and of course, Big Green Egg. All the accessories you need, all the smoking wood you need, rubs, marinades, everything to make that outdoor experience amazing. You know, those family experiences are extremely special. Make sure you're doing it right with one of these great grills from our friends over at Tools Ace Hardware. With 11 locations in Central Florida, chances are you're right around the corner from your next dream grill. Find yours today at toolsacehardware.com.
We tried replacing ourselves with AI, but they kept asking for PTO. So you're stuck with us. Real Radio 104.1, guaranteed human.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
You're going to run into some stop-and-go northbound on Florida's Turnpike through St. Cloud near US 192. I-4 westbound before Darrell Carter Parkway's backed up from Celebration into Champions Gate. You're going to have an issue getting through there. Northbound on the Greenway near Red Bug Lake Road, that crash has been cleared up, although there's still some stop-and-go traffic you might run into. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by ePass.
You've heard of karma, but have you heard of CARMA? It's like karma, but on the road. So when you let someone merge, good karma. Leave space between cars, good karma. These little daily driving habits can help you keep calm and in control. Learn more at drivesmartflorida.org.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena, streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
for a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Let me tell you something. When you sign your insurance policy, sometimes some brokers, that's the finish line. They shake your hand, commission done, and then you may not hear from them again until renewal time. Your business runs all year, and so do the gaps and risks. That's why I'm introducing SuperSure. Your company has more than 25 employees. Whether you're the owner, CFO, or HR manager, it can be too complex to just buy a policy online. SuperSure is the super agency built for you. Licensed in every state for your business insurance and employee benefits, all with year-round support for you and your team. At supersure.com, you can access tools like the fine print facts tool, which translates your current policy into English so you know what's covered and what's not. Plus, a business value calculator so you can estimate what your business is worth, so you know exactly what needs to be protected. It's supersure.com. That's supersure.com. One super agency, one powerful platform, all policies in one place. Go to supersure.com. That's supersure.com.
Paid for by Supersure Insurance Agency, LLC, a licensed insurance agency.
Hey, Orlando, are you tired of checking a price online only to find out it's thousands more when you get to the dealership? Well, at Greenway Kia, we changed the game. Every new Kia listed for sale on greenwaykias.com has our Greenway all-in price. That means the price you see is the price you pay, with no surprises and no additional fees. Plus, with over 1,000 new Kias available at our 3 Central Florida locations, you'll find the right new Kia at the right price every time. It's the Summer Sticker Sales Event. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
50 states, 1 national mall, 2 weeks of freedom. The Great American State Fair opens June 25th in Washington, D.C. All 50 states. Live music and rodeo, innovation, arts, culture, and American patriotism. Every day brings a new theme celebrating the best of who we are, capped by the largest fireworks display in the world on July 4th. This is for every American. Admission is free. Plan your trip at freedom250.org. Freedom 250, the Great American State Fair. Be there.
Here's a harsh fact.
40% of women and nearly 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. Left untreated, these veins can cause tired, heavy legs, swelling, burning, cramping, aching, even restless leg syndrome. In some cases, it can lead to serious health risks, like blood clots. USA Vein Clinics offers minimally invasive treatments that take as little as 15 minutes, covered by most insurances. Call 407-706-9137 and schedule your appointment today. Don't wait. Call 407-706-9137 for free information today. Imagine walking, exercising, and sleeping peacefully again. Varicose and spider veins won't go away on their own. USA Vein Clinics can help. Call 407-706-9137 for fast, easy, and affordable solutions. USA Vein Clinics treatments are covered by most insurance plans. Don't put this off any longer. Call 407-706-9137.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
Did you know that Budweiser has donated over $33 million to Folds of Honor, supporting families of fallen and injured military members and first responders? As Budweiser celebrates 150 years, Daytona Beverages is proud to continue that mission with the Folds of Honor Local Heroes Challenge. This summer, every Budweiser and Bud Light sold helps fund scholarships right here at home. So at the beach, on the boat, or at the grill, choose Bud or Bud Light and raise one for our local heroes. Daytona Beverages, locally owned and operated in Volusia County.
Identity theft can cost more than you think. Drained investment accounts, stolen tax returns, lost wages, expenses for lawyers. It's a lot. That's why LifeLock is backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, which covers up to $1 million for stolen funds, fees, and experts and lawyers, and out-of-pocket expenses. Don't face the burden of identity theft alone. Protect your future and finances with LifeLock. Join now. Save up to 30% off your first year with promo code BECK at LifeLock.com. 1-800-LifeLock, promo code BECK. LifeLock.com. Terms to apply.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements.
Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
Pickleball is on the rise. 46.8 million players nationwide, with a projected $5 billion industry by 2033. Looking to be part of this exciting growth? Crush Yard offers a unique franchise opportunity, redefining the pickleball experience with indoor court, exceptional dining, craft drinks, and entertainment. This is your chance to invest in a rapidly growing brand shaping the future of leisure. For a limited time, you can own a piece of the action. Visit CrushYardFranchising.com to learn more. Crush Yard, Pickleball Bar and Lounge.
Ready to sell your home and make the process as stress-free as possible? Then contact my friends over at the Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. When you sell your home with the Nickley Group, you've got great options to choose from. Sell your home the way you want to, and that includes their guaranteed cash program, where you can get a fair cash offer for your home and get it sold in as little as 14 days. Go to thenickley.com or Google the Nickley Group.
If you want to buy or sell quickly, call Nickley.
The global stage is lit. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is on.
Delivering the cross! Ronaldo!
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Live. Messi scores the goal to make it the World Cup's all-time leading scorer.
Lock in your preset now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Just search World Cup.
And the building shakes in Seattle.
The only place to hear the action for free is iHeartRadio.
The world is listening. Are you?
Need a new roof or windows? Visit hbnusa.com.
Today is Mo Better with Ross Padgett. Sponsored by Just Call Mo, Orlando's injury attorneys. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch.
Yeah. We like it when you watch.
At The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well.
Well, I'm a good example of one of the people that buys the casino pass and gets to hang out with all the other listeners, all the other radio shows and stuff like that. And I get to hang out with one of the best people in the world, NaomiBradshaw.com. I get to hang out with her the whole night so that Jack gets to do whatever he wants. Thanks. Bye.
I think I like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. All right, 77031. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show right here on Real Radio 104.1. I am Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack.
Yo.
And Ross here with us today.
Let's talk about blowing stuff up.
Look, man, if you've been listening to Real Radio now for the last 10, 12 years or so, you've definitely heard this name before, and you've definitely heard this company before. You guys give it up good and loud for Craig LaFleur from Pirates by Fireworks. And just to let you know that Craig is down and he's cool, his website is iwantfireworks.com, but he also has another one called byebyefingers.com.
I love that.
Just because we have senses of humor in this world. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? You all right?
Good. In fact, we have brand new Bye Bye Finger shirts this year as well. 250 years of Bye Bye Finger.
250 years of smoking your digits. I remember, I told the story on the air. I remember you and I were hanging out, a few weeks back. We went bowling, went to dinner with our lovely wives, and enjoyed a nice evening together, which was the first time in quite a while. Yep. And I looked at you as we were putting on our bowling shoes, and I said, you guys expecting a big year this year? And you slyly turned your head to the right and you said, I don't know, Jim. July 4th on a Saturday this year, and it's the America's 250th birthday. You tell me. Yeah. and then no rain for 3 weeks after you made that statement.
Oh, God, yeah. Thank God it's been pouring rain lately. So,
how big of a stressor is that for you? Like when this approaches, and we've dealt with this before.
Yeah, so, 2011, we came really close where they were threatening to limit certain things, and we've had other years where there's a burn ban in effect, which definitely some people keep from buying fireworks. But right now, as we're ramping up to it, I always tell myself, okay, I'm not going to even worry about it till 30 days out because we tend to get more rain when it hits June. So, I'm just going to let things go. And this year, I got a little worried because we got in the first week of June and we still hadn't got. I kept, it's supposed to rain all day today and nothing would come.
Right.
And then finally, we started getting some nice showers now.
Yeah. And consistent across the area. That's what really matters. You can't just have a bunch of downpours in one part of town.
Yeah, really.
That doesn't really help out at all. Just out of curiosity, when it comes to starting fires, the funny thing is I've known you for years. We've never really talked about which fireworks are the biggest hazards for that. I still think it's probably sparklers.
It's exactly right. It's the little kids things like sparklers because they're so hot. Like if someone throws them down in dried grass or something, it could most other fireworks, even fountains, are meant to extinguish before they get anywhere near the ground. So if you have a misfire or something like that, there's always a chance of something happening, but it's actually a very small percentage. The Roman candles and the sparklers are probably the biggest danger.
I'll be damned. And the sparkler doesn't even have to be going because after it's done, I think burns 2,000 degrees or something, right? Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's hey, hand this kid a branding iron and let him run around town waving it. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Now, one of the things that you have 3 locations this year.
Longwood, Eustis, and Sanford.
There you go. And you can't miss them. They have the best branding out there in all of fireworks for sure.
We try.
What's selling me now? Usually it's the mortar packages that are the things that when I would tell people when we ran ours, look, man, if you want a mortar package, the first day they're open, and this is going like the poker tournament thing.
Mm-hmm. Act early.
The first day they open the tent, you should run and grab your mortar packages. And I know you're open now.
I have ordered so many this year because I knew we were going to have a good year, and they are flying off the shelf. But now so many of the 500-gram cakes, they've gotten so good that we are seeing more people who are picking up the big finale cakes and still buying maybe a pack of mortars. But guys who would come in before and buy 4 or 5 pack of mortars, now they're like, maybe 1 or 2, and I want a whole bunch of those big shows in the box there. So
give me those reptile dysfunctions, 500 gram.
And by the way, that's the best thing to do. I mean, really, that's the plug and play.
It's so good.
It's the plug and play way to do fireworks, man. You basically have a fireworks show. You one fuse, you get your beer cold, step back, and let it rip.
The older I get, the less I want to do mortars.
Yeah, right.
Let me light a cake and see the whole show go. I'm lazy now.
And the cool thing is also, it's not. I mean, it is fireworks for sure, but they have all the other cool stuff like extra for fuses, stuff for the kids. They have, and I think, I've said this before, I believe if you're on a budget, one of the best ways you can really enjoy fireworks this year is get the 200-gram cakes, the smaller cakes, because not only are they're cheaper, but they give you a really good show. And if you have kids that are afraid of the big bangs, these give you the big, huge light show with just
had
a pop.
A gentleman in today, and I not to talk him out of more expensive 500-gram cakes, but he wanted to do a little show, and we had a 500-gram that was on special. He had grabbed that, and he was looking at the other ones, and I said, well, have you looked on the other side here? These are all buy one, get two free for $29, $39, $49, and $59. You can get 3 of them, and they're amazing shows. They're a great warm-up to it. Get one finale for the end, but you don't have to spend a fortune to have a decent show with your family if you're looking to do something.
Man, I got to tell you, when I ran that tent out in Pine Hills for that one year, we kind of did that as a family business. It was so much fun. It was, Craig's business. And when I wanted to sell something, when it was slow, I would just tell my son, I said, Colby, go out there and light a 200-gram, one of these 200-gram fireworks and just, don't say anything. Just go out there and light it. And they would light that thing up. Those people would run to the tent. What was that? What was that?
We've got the TV up at the front that has the scanner, so you can scan the barcode and see what it does, the firework does. And we've got the touch screens too. But the one hooked to the scanner is like a 50-inch TV we have up there now. So same thing. I'll just take a cake that I love and go up there and scan it. And then like 3 people will, hey, which one was that?
Yeah, what was that?
Which one was that?
Yeah.
You got 500-gram fountains.
Oh yeah.
How long does that burn for?
So like the amazing fountain, which is my favorite fountain that we have.
See, I'm more of a Taco Tuesday fountain kind of guy.
Amazing is like over 2 minutes long, but the finale is like 20 foot high and 30 foot wide.
No way. Is it
it's
really
ridiculous? Yeah.
Really?
It's spectacular.
I see that you have a 500-gram fountain firework called One Bad Granny.
Yes, we do.
Well, that's one of the things you do.
Almost out of One Bad Granny. They're selling quickly.
That's the thing you do. Like first couple of days, you walk there and you just look at the names of the cakes because they're always the best. I don't know who writes that stuff, but that's the best job in entertainment.
Oh yeah, it never ceases to amaze me. Some of the names that they come up with on these cakes. And the artwork too, by the way, which is the finest of artwork that China can steal and slap on a label.
Right, yeah.
And some of the stuff there's a few that I won't even carry because they're just too much.
Right. Yeah. And you have all the firecrackers, Black Cat firecrackers, stuff like that.
Yeah, all the stuff this year.
Wow, man, that's so awesome.
Over 300 items.
Do you have that little paper tank that you're supposed to light it? It's supposed to move.
It's ridiculous how many paper tanks we go through. I just had this conversation with somebody else. Like, I remember the tanks from whenever I was like 8 years old.
Yeah,
they're exactly the same.
Why change it?
Whoever designed that is a genius. He should get some kind of award.
It's
it's been 50
thing.
years. Something had to change.
Yep.
And we sell thousands of those paper tanks.
That's so crazy. Cherry bomb, stuff like that. I mean, the big blowers.
We get you got the big boom firecrackers, but there's nothing that's like ridiculous as to people talk about. Oh, whenever I was a kid, we had
M80s,
M80s, right?
The
Cherry bombs.
M80s. And the funny thing is, you can buy M80s now because you can put whatever you want on the label. So I can label anything I want M80, and it can be the biggest hunk of junk in the world. But people are like, oh, I bought some M80s this year from somebody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to know, what is the most intense firework that you've been around? Like some real black market stuff. What have you seen that you thought, like, all right, I'm pretty sure that was actually used for warfare? Like,
I have seen some crazy stuff. The funniest thing is, people all the time talk about, even my dad says, oh, whenever I was a kid, we had these quarter sticks. And I was at a show where they actually let off a quarter stick of dynamite to show you how strong that is. Yeah, there was nothing that my father had access to when he was young that equals a quarter stick.
Yeah, that's mining tools.
Like, we were hundreds of foot away when it went, and I almost peed my pants. It is ridiculous.
That thing you had that one year, that white thing that you would light, and it was just a concussion. All it was an explosion. And I told Craig, he's telling me about it. He goes, wait, do you hear this thing? What do you hear this thing? I'm like, set it off. He goes, we can't do it quite now because there's too many cars in the parking lot. And I'm like, why? And then he set this damn thing off, and it was setting off car alarms 3 blocks away, dude.
I remember, and one of the coolest things about just July 4th and what you provide for Central Florida as a community is the opportunity for anybody listening to this. It's like like going to Europe for once in your life. Be what's the term? Backyard hero.
Yeah,
be
a
the guy in your neighborhood that just went, F it, I'm dropping 600 bones.
Look, particularly on the third and fourth, people come in and they're like, "Man, I just got to outdo my neighbors."
Yeah.
Like, what's the biggest thing you have?
And if
I got to beat my neighbor.
If you haven't experienced what it's like to be the prom king of your neighborhood for the big holiday, it is really worth experiencing at least once in your life.
He will tell you in Windermere, there are 3 families in Windermere, and they will drive up in Ford Excursions. Do you know what a Ford Excursion is?
Yeah.
It's the biggest SUV I think that's ever been produced in America. It literally can hold a family of 12, and they would lay every one of the seats down flat except for the driver's seat and the passenger seat, and it would be packed to the gills top to bottom. That's day one. Those people would come back twice, and other people in their neighborhood.
No.
Because they all live on lakes, and what they will do is they have these giant shows, and then they call each other. Oh, what do you think about that? The next day, that guy will do it, and then they're having these battles, and he's making hand over fist thousands of dollars.
Like 6 or 7 years ago, we had these 3 good old boys drive in, literally wearing overalls. Sit there, watch all the videos for an hour. They're walking around, asking me questions, but they weren't buying anything, and I was very nice to them. And then one of them goes outside, grabs a big flat dolly, and just starts grabbing handfuls of every single thing I sell. And by the time they're checking out, it's so much stuff. And they're in a van, a big old passenger van that had like the 2 front seats and 1 bench seat, right? Well, they can't fit everything in the van. So the guy's like, "Can I leave the bench seat here and come back for it later?" And I was like, "Yeah, but there's 3 of you. Like, is somebody going to get the other guy?" And he's like, "No, he'll just ride on top." And they literally left the parking lot with that guy riding on top of fireworks in that van. And I was like, someone should take a photo of this because
exactly.
I still can't believe that just happened.
And I'm not liable.
Yeah. Like, I told him, I go, "Please don't get in a wreck because there's not going to be anything left larger than a quarter."
And by the way, it's like that in the hood too. We would have guys come over in pickup trucks. 3 young black dudes get out, perfect white t-shirts, jeans, white shirts, whole 9 yards, and they'd go buying $3,000 worth of fireworks in a pickup truck and take it back over. And the next day, the people on the other side of their neighborhood would do the same thing.
My wife, God love her, I couldn't do it without her. It's so funny because on the 3rd and 4th, she'll be there helping out. And these guys come with big carts full of fireworks. And as they're checking out and everything, my wife will just like, "Hold on." And she just start grabbing stuff. And like, "You need one of these and one of these." Yeah. And we're always really good about helping people out and stuff. And my wife's, "Give him one of those too. Give him one of those." And I was like, "Baby, we filled up a 3rd cart for him on us." Like,
he's here to pay.
Yeah. But she knows. But they love us whenever we do that type of stuff. And she knows better than I do. So
best deals in town, best people in town. That's another cool thing is like when you get in there, all the people are cool like Craig. He only hires people he can deal with.
And Ross.
And Ross for sure. Ross, our good boy Ross McCoy. But you can go check him out. I mean, 3 locations, Eustis, Longwood, and Sanford. IWantFireworks.com. And every location has the big TV with the scan mode where you can scan in the fireworks, see what it does. They have things for the kids. They have all the cool stuff for adults, mortar packages, premium cake packages. So you can't lose. It's the best in town, hand-chosen, hand-picked every year.
Yep. I spend what can only amount to weeks every year watching videos and going to demos just to pick the best stuff, mostly so I can light it myself.
There he is, pyrospot.com. It's IWantFireworks.com, Pyrospot Fireworks. Thanks, Craig. Always good seeing you. Good and loud for my man, Craig. What do you think?
Thank you, sir.
You're the best, buddy. We'll see you soon. All right, man. 407-916-1041. Text us, 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Central Florida forecast. And for our Friday, we are going to be expecting another warm day with highs reaching the mid-90s. Plan for a high of around 94 degrees this afternoon in Orlando. That is a couple of degrees above our average high of 91. We'll also be tracking and seeing some scattered afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms. We'll see about a 50% chance of rain. Slightly lower chances, though, as we head into the weekend, especially by Sunday, where we'll drop things back down to a 30% chance. Hotter temperatures, though, with a high of 90 96 for Sunday. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Warehouse of Orlando. Hot summer nights? Cool down with Mattress Warehouse. Save $500 on Tempur-Breeze mattresses from Tempur-Pedic and get $25 off Tempur-Breeze pillows, sheets, and protectors. Deals like this don't come often, and they definitely won't last. Shop Mattress Warehouse today.
Hey, it's the News Junkie, and I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day, and it's awful. Do me a favor, eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
During the big summer savings event, get a big sum of savings at Sutherland Nissan.
Sutherland.
This month only, get $4,000 in customer cash on new Nissans, plus no payments till 2027.
Sutherland.
Or 0% for 60 months. Now that's a big sum of savings. At Sutherland Nissan and OrlandoNissan.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
Check back to customer for 4 months. Payments start 2027. All offers with approved credit on select models.
Kick off the summer stress-free and sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all of the hassle. Hi, it's Jack. In a shifting market, selling your home shouldn't add more stress. With over 13,000 five-star reviews, you can trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Breaking news. It's the Red, White, and Boom 250 event. Now at RC Hill Mitsubishi. RC is on site in DeLand.
Jan, we're celebrating 250 years of the USA. With 250 vehicles, thousands off. We have vehicles under 20 grand with payments under $250 a month. And I'm paying thousands more for trades at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Ma'am, why are you so happy?
I got an Outlander Sport for just $249 a month.
If you want a deal, you gotta see RC. And you, sir?
I still owed on my old car, and you got me out of it.
That's right, I'm paying $3,000, $4,000, even $6,000 more for your trade. Plus get 0% financing, 0 for 72 months.
They got 200 certified pre-owned, many under 20 grand.
It's the Red, White, and Boom 250 event. 250 vehicles, thousands off, and a lifetime warranty.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand.
And they all must go before the 4th of July. Just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com, that's RCHill.com.
25 Outlander Sport, $5,000 down, $249 a month for 84 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag entitled to qualified buyers.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Are you looking to buy new windows? Don't wait for hurricane season to start. Get your free quote from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, they've been installing windows for over 50 years, and Reese Impact windows come with a lifetime guarantee. It transfers when you sell the home. Most windows can be installed in less than 8 weeks, and that installation is included. So what are you waiting for? Get a free quote today by visiting reesewindows.com. That's reesewindows.com.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
I thought those were good for me.
What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements.
Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with 0 down. Plus, make 0 payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles, thousands in savings. Put 0 down. Make 0 payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of the FIFA World Cup 2026
live.
Magical. Just open the free app and search World Cup. Plus, tap the highlights tab to catch up on anything you missed. Lock in your preset now.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out, not for everyone. Because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you, all based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase. Viome. Trust your gut.
How will we ever defeat the British?
By remembering what we're fighting for. General. A country of our own. That will one day celebrate 250 years.
How will we celebrate, sir?
By going to Headquarter Hyundai, for the revolutionary Hyundais for Less sales event.
Hyundai, sir?
Yes, thousands off, plus they want any trade, paid for or not, at Headquarter Hyundai. Here! With revolutionary reductions on 250 vehicles.
It sounds glorious, sir.
Oh, it is. America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with Hyundai Assurance, new Tucsons, Elantras. Pay thousands less and get 0% financing for 60 months.
What about payments, sir?
Headquarter Hyundai will have their best lease programs of the year.
It's revolutionary. Hyundai's thousands less.
And they want any trade-in. At Headquarter Hyundai.
Just off I-4 on Reinhardt Road in Sanford, Lake Mary.
HeadquarterHyundai.com.
And no tax, right, sir?
Well,
Plus tax and tag, visit headquarterhyundai.com.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Real Radio 104.1.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show. Already in progress.
Hey, how's it, Ohana? This Aloha Friday. Jimmy Brayo is constantly crushing my belly. Those canned new potatoes are dope. My mom used to use them in hash growing up.
Yeah.
And you slice those things up, fry them up in the pan. Ooh, buddy. But Pam recently made me meatloaf with the ground turkey. Definitely a little Dijon mustard in with the ketchup and brown sugar, but you can't even tell it's not the fattening stuff. It was so good. It was Aloha good.
Aloha.
See ya.
Yeah, man, somebody asked me, as soon as I said my meatloaf thing, somebody asked me the most important question when it comes to making meatloaf, and I answered absolutely. We do that at my house. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack.
Yeah.
And Ross.
Hello, Antoine Griezmann.
Do you, are you a meatloaf guy, Jackson?
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love meatloaf.
And your wife, I assume, makes the meatloaf?
She does.
All right. Do you like meatloaf?
I do.
Meatloaf person?
Love it.
I have a couple little. By the way, somebody texted earlier and said they did the dump cake thing and it absolutely destroyed for them. So I'll give you another heads up.
Oh no, not just destroyed. Did you see how much it destroyed?
No.
Ordered like 6 more different cake mixes, 14 different cake fillings. It's actually going to have a bake-off this weekend.
Oh no way, that's cool. I didn't read the entire thing. I just saw that he said it turned out great for him. That's great. Yeah, and that's awesome. I mean, 3 ingredients, anybody in the world can do it. So when you're making your meatloaf at home, I'll give you a little heads up. So a normal meatloaf for me, like when I'm making one for the family to have a little leftovers, it's like 1.5 pounds of each of the proteins. Now, a lot of people will make them with like pork and stuff. I don't care for that. What I do is I take 80-20 hamburger, 1.5 pounds of that, and then 93.7 turkey meat, ground turkey.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then what you do with your breadcrumbs is an absolute must. You have to soak your breadcrumbs in milk. That's what I think it's the number one thing that can make or break your meatloaf. So I think usually for every 3 pounds of meat, it's about 1/2 cup, 3/4 cup of breadcrumbs.
So you're making it out of 3 pounds of meat, 1.5 pounds of turkey, 1.5 pounds of ground meat.
Yeah, and we find that's enough for everybody in a 4-person family to get at least one serving, and then have a little left over for maybe a sandwich, or for lunch the next day, which is exactly what we have. And you got to soak those breadcrumbs in milk for about maybe 5 minutes before you put them into your mix. And don't do a whole bunch. The other big thing is this. It's 1 egg, salt, pepper, some Italian seasoning in there. Some people put a little bit of soy sauce or Worcestershire in there. I do not. That's all I do. And then the number one thing is when you mix this together, people like to squeeze it together, right? They squeeze it like that. They want to do not do that. What you're really doing is you're just kind of combining by tumbling the meat together. And when you get the big pieces, you can kind of break them up a little bit. But whatever you do, do not squish it together. That is the number one thing to do, because when you start squishing it together, you're making it too dense and it doesn't get juicy enough, right? You want that meat to have room in there so that when it starts sweating its fat, it kind of maintains in the meatloaf. And then let it rest. After you cook it, let it rest for like 15 minutes, then cut it and eat it.
Where'd you come up with that?
Yeah, who told you this?
Yeah.
Were you born with this?
I think you're making it up.
My grandmother's been making meatloaf forever.
About not squeezing it?
Yeah, you don't do that. You just tumble it together. You want it to combine for sure, but you don't want to squeeze it and make it like that. And number one, and then your mixture for the top is literally ketchup, brown sugar, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, and a couple drops of liquid smoke.
Glass Pyrex?
Glass Pyrex.
So what, do you coat it?
I don't know, because the fat from the meat keeps it from sticking.
Especially that 80-20.
Yeah, that 80-20 is good
Wait
for
a
you.
second, are you team Worcestershire or not?
Well, I don't mind it in some things. On the topping, you can do it with the topping. And by the way, you cook your meatloaf halfway through, then put your topping on. Don't put the topping on first, because what'll happen is it'll get gummy. The heat will sweat the water out of the ketchup, and it'll get real gummy. Don't do that. So you'll cook it through, like if it's 40 minutes, cook it 20 minutes, put your topping on, then cook it 20 more minutes. And if you want a little more color on it, just throw it into the broiler for like 3 or 4 minutes before you eat it. It's so good, dude. Can't beat it. You can serve that with damn near anything, and it's awesome.
Outstanding.
Seriously.
I love it. I'm on board. I want to try it.
It is a fail-proof meatloaf that is so juicy you won't believe it.
I have to remember this actually happened at about 4:50. So if I go back on the podcast, then I can take the notes.
Yeah. I mean, look, man, I got to tell you, I threw it together yesterday morning so we could have it in the oven last night when I got home, so my wife could just come home and pop it in the oven. And it took me a grand total of 11 minutes to put together. 11 minutes. And that's putting everything away when I was done.
It's funny because when you said you made meatloaf for her, I'm like, wait, he gets home from work 7:30, the earliest. I go, he's not making a meatloaf then.
Made it, mixed it up in the morning, put it in the Pyrex so that all you have to do is come home, throw it in the oven for 375, 400 for like 40 minutes. Yeah, uncovered for sure, yeah. So good, dude. Can't beat it. I ate a piece this morning, and I swear I wanted to eat the rest of it. It was so good.
Why is it that meatloaf and mashed potatoes do the almighty dance? It's a Jack and Rose romance.
It is salt and pepper. It is salt and pepper, dude. It is Jack and Coke.
It even looks like salt and pepper.
It's so good. And I'm telling you, we cut this thing open, and it was just so juicy and delicious.
It's like, that's my kind of black and white cookie. Is that mashed potato and meatloaf?
Yeah. But I usually, when I make it for me, like my wife likes that ketchup like topping, but I like mushroom gravy topping. So I'll actually, make some beef gravy with mushrooms and onions, and that's what I put on top of mine. That's how I like it. A little bit more savory, especially with mashed potatoes. Yeah, man. Enough of that already. All right, 407-916-1041. You can always text us at 77031. There's a restaurant in Tampa that's doing something that's pissing people off. I'll tell you what it is. You can tell me if you agree or not. We'll do that next.
Your chance to win $2,500 is just minutes away with the $250K USA giveaway. Presented by HBN Bath on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's a disabled truck blocking the center lane on I-4 westbound before Osceola Polk Line Road. That's causing some stop-and-go traffic. Traffic's already bumper to bumper getting through that Celebration area. Keep left or right to avoid those delays. There's a crash getting cleared up on Severin Boulevard southbound before Paloma Avenue. That's blocking 2 left lanes. Roadways are busy, so just travel with caution this afternoon. And if you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Oof, shocking time to lose a whole strut.
Ugh. Comedy is not your thing, but I do know that Rock Auto has what I need to fix it.
With parts shipped right to your door. No kidding.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
Hey, whatever you've got going tomorrow, maybe it's lawn work, maybe it's laundry, just make sure you listen as that mortgage guy, Don, hosts the Home Loans Radio Show right here on Real Radio 104.1 from 9 to 10:30 every Saturday morning. Here's why you should listen. He's been a trusted part of the Real Radio family and the Central Florida community for years and has helped more than a few of us realize our own home buying dreams, including myself and even a few listeners, and he can do that for you too. It truly is peace of mind right there there at your fingertips, so don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgaguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with thatmortgaguyDon.com.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. In Office Orlando.
Buy one, get two free at Pyro Spot Fireworks. You just heard our man Craig in here. He has the best fireworks tents in all of Central Florida. Pyro Spot Fireworks celebrating 250 years of freedom and fireworks with free bonus gifts while supplies last. Shop Florida's best fireworks and best specials with the largest selection of buy one, get two free fireworks anywhere in the area. Plan your own incredible fireworks show using their on-site videos and their helpful staff. 3 locations, guys, Eustis, Longwood, and Sanford, or you can shop online at iWantFireworks.com. That's iWantFireworks.com. Be a backyard hero at Pyro Spot Fireworks.
America is turning 250, and iHeartRadio is celebrating with $250,000 in cash. Weekdays through July 4th, listen for your chance to win $2,500 so you can take the ultimate American getaway with iHeartRadio.
This contest brought to you locally by HBN Bath. HBN Bath can transform your bathroom into a beautiful modern space in as little as 1 day. No mess, no hassle. Plus, get 0% financing for 18 months or up to $2,500 off your complete bathroom remodel project. Restrictions apply. Visit hbnusa.com. License number CBC 1255975.
Thinking about real estate as a new career? Then you need to contact my friends at the Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. The Nickley Group will invest in you from day one with training, coaching, and the resources you'll need to help grow into a successful real estate agent. If you're ready for a fresh start, make your move and join the Nickley Group. Go to thenickley.com and click on the Join Our Team button, or just Google the Nickley Group.
If you want to buy or sell quickly, call Nickley.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and beanbag share.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
Skip the airport and get up to 40% off cruises and more with our 4th of July sale. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. This summer, we're turning up the heat on other dealers with all-in pricing online at greenwaykias.com. The price you see is the price you pay. No games, no surprise fees, just easy upfront pricing. Plus, get rates as low as 0% APR on select new Kias and a helpful finance team working to get you approved even if your credit isn't perfect. It's the Summer Sticker Sales Event. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see it in a Greenway Kia.
With approved credit, offer expires 7/5/26.
Host an event they'll never forget at Crush Yard. Designed for group gatherings of all kinds, Crush Yard makes it easy to bring people together for team events, birthday parties, and milestone celebrations. With pickleball courts, great food and drinks, and flexible space to play or relax, everything comes together in one place. We handle the details so you can focus on your guests and enjoy the moment. It's an interactive, high-energy experience everyone will remember. Learn more at crushYard.com.
July 4th, 2026, the 250th anniversary of American independence. The Great American State Fair becomes the center of it all. All 50 states, a national prayer moment. And that night, the largest fireworks display in the history of the world. There's never been a July 4th like this one. There never will be again. Plan your trip at freedom250.org. Freedom 250. The Great American State Fair, July 4th.
Hey, it's Russ Rollins for HBN USA. Is your bathroom outdated, unattractive, and even unsafe? Well, good news. HBN Bath can transform it into a beautiful, modern space that you're going to love in as little as 1 day. No long, messy remodels, just fast, professional results. Visit hbnusa.com to schedule your free consultation. Plus, enjoy 0% financing, no payments for 18 months, or up to $2,500 off your project. Visit hbnusa.com. Restrictions apply. License number CBC 1255975.
Whether it's that check engine light, those streaky wipers, or that DIY fix you've been putting off,
Now is the time to visit Advance Auto Parts, your first stop for parts, service, and reliability. From quick fixes to big jobs, we've got you covered, along with people who really know cars. With Advance, you can always count on fast, friendly, and dependable service. Never settle for anything less. Visit Advance Auto Parts today.
Advance Auto Parts. Get to the good parts.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
The U.S. preparing for the round of 32 with their group matches now done. Sebastian Berhalter says they'll be ready even after dropping last night's match to Turkey.
I think we're proud of the performance we put in. I think the guys, did well and, we fought and, unfortunately not to get the result, but we'll be ready for sure.
The loss was the first of the tournament for the Stars and Stripes. They'll take on Bosnia and Herzegovina on Wednesday.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Need help after an accident? Just call Mo. Learn more at JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station guaranteed human.
Now, your chance to win $2,500. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. America. That's America. Enter it now.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show.
Jim Colbert Show, what up?
What up, dude?
Jim Bob. Dude, one time I made a meatloaf and I smoked that bad boy for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah. If you haven't done it, you need to do it, and then you shout me out later and thank me. Keep it up, boys.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that.
Thank you for all the meatloaf tips. I'm starving now that we're in the Food Network cooking show segment. But I'm confused. Turkey, I don't know. It's dry, right?
No.
So I just usually use all beef.
No.
In the meatloaf. I like the soaking of the breadcrumbs in the milk thing too, though. That's smart. And sometimes an Asian-y, like a sweet and hot sauce on the top. But turkey, explain it.
Don't make her mad, Jimmy. She's scary.
Hi, I'm Phil from Clarksville, Tennessee. I just won $2,500 from Real Radio 104.1.
Yo! What about that?
Hey, that's awesome.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. Badass.
Tennessee.
How about that? Listening from Tennessee. I love it. Thanks, man. Good job, buddy. Congrats.
What was that, 10,000 nuggets?
Yeah, that's a lot of nuggets. Welcome back. I'm Jim. Deb, Jack, and Ross are here as well. Welcome to the Jim Colbert Show. By the way, I think I am going to start kind of popping these recipes out kind of quickly for people. So I don't know where I'm going to put them. I don't know where I would do that. But a lot of people show a lot of interest in this stuff. And I like it when people cook at home. And this stuff is very easy and very inexpensive to do. It's just I've done it for many years. That gentleman said smoke one. I've made 2 or 3 on my egg before, which is not quite smoking, but it's pretty darn close to it. And he's right. It's just another layer of flavor and delicious.
I mean, we can post them on social, but it would be great if you have it in a written form. We could even put them on our website because it's like I listen to everything you said. Yeah, it's like I can totally make that meatloaf. I'm going to go home. It's like, all right, what was it?
Yeah. What was it?
And so at least if it's on the website, I have a place I can go to and look.
Yeah, because I left out that you got to get the onion, and when you the one pain in the ass is you don't want giant chunks of onion in your meatloaf. You want to, when you cut that onion, when you get the amount you want, which is usually a small to medium onion, or if you have a large one, it's like half of that. You don't want too much, usually like a half a cup or so, but you want it diced really small, like really small.
What about mixing onion soup mix into the ground beef? Because you get your onion there as well as probably some other stuff, right?
Yeah, I've heard that as well. This one, again, this is just one that I make from memory every time I make it. So,
and to the talkback's point, turkey. Why are you putting half turkey in there?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
It's the same reason I make the chili I make these days is almost always just turkey. But chili, you can get away with it because you're right. If you cook, but I use the 93.7 turkey meat. There's a 99.1 turkey meat. I use the 93.7 turkey meat. And you think it's going to be dry, but it's not because the beef has tons of fat in it.
You have 20% on the beef.
Yeah, you got 80-20 on the beef. What the turkey does is cut the calories down.
Yeah.
That's it. Because instead of using full beef, especially 20%, 80-20, which is a little bit fattier, that the turkey cuts that in half.
Yeah, but it's USA 250, dude.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got to live, right? Got to live a little.
USA's turning 250. I'm not good looking. I'm not counting calories for the big day.
Jimmy's about to hit 250.
All right. 407-916-1041. Text 77031. All right. So in Tampa, there's a restaurant over there. Let me see if they have it's dining. It's RO or Row over at Hyde Park in Tampa. The lady goes over there. She goes to have dinner. She sits down, and when they bring the check over, she looks at the check and says, "Oh, wait a minute. What is this?" And they look at her and they say, "This is a 3% venue fee." A 3% venue fee. So they didn't tell anybody about it. They didn't warn you it was going to be there. And if you didn't look at your check, if you just like us and we just grab our check, we trust the restaurant. We just kind of pay the check. We have an idea of what it should be. And if it's within 5% of that, we just kind of pay it.
Yeah.
And we would never have picked up on a 3% venue fee for the restaurant. But that's exactly what they're doing. And this lady says, look, there should be an end to surcharges completely and be completely upfront on how much your meals are. And if you want that 3% venue fee, just build it into the cost of the meal. Like build it into the cost of the entree or the dessert or the drinks or whatever.
I mean, agreed. I'm right there with you.
But
we live in a world where ethics is probably like the 7th most important thing.
Yeah, I would say that is the case.
And that the first 6, well, Ross, what are the first 6? Surviving, trying to put butts in seats, trying to sell a sandwich, trying to pay your employees. And like, I mean, I'm 100%, yeah, death to surcharges, but I have a funny feeling that there's going to be some very similar nefarious activity that would also just replace a surcharge.
And there's a guy, there's actually a bill that's trying to make its way through legislation that would end all of these surcharges for restaurants. Like all these little fees they try to put on there, service fees, this fee, that fee, this venue surcharge. They're trying to end that completely. And I think what it is like it allows restaurants to still maintain the menu items at a certain cost so that when people are like shopping, let's say you're trying to compare going to two restaurants and you're looking at the entrees and one restaurant is, 3 to 5% cheaper than the other restaurant. And you're like, well, we'll choose this one. It's cheaper. Then you go to that restaurant and they charge you a 3% venue fee. But it's just that they can hide it because you usually don't look at your receipt at a restaurant.
And I'm still confused on exactly what even a venue fee is. They're just saying like, yep, my mortgage is high. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I guess exactly. It says 8 on your side, which I guess is the news channel over there in Tampa. They visited the restaurants there in Hyde Park because the restaurateur told them, "Hey, look, everybody's doing this. Like this is common ground."
Oh, so because everyone else is doing it, you should do it too.
Yeah, but the reporter didn't take that for granted. They actually went and asked a bunch of other restaurants in that area if they do that, and the restaurants did not do it. So they visited the restaurant. They were the only place that they could find charging a 3% surcharge fee that was not listed on the menu. And the quote here says, there should be an end to surcharges completely and be completely upfront on what it costs to run your restaurant with all of its operational expenses. That should be included in the menu prices.
Now, there's only one little asterisk that I do believe I'm completely fine with is the whole, because if you talk to a small restaurant owner, they'll tell you, it's a blessing and a curse with this Uber Eats, DoorDash, Square, no one uses cash.
Right.
And the amount of surcharge that ends. Have you ever been to a restaurant where it's like, hey, credit cards 3% upcharge?
Right. Yeah.
It's because they are standing up for themselves and refusing to eat that 3% that their profit would take a dent in the past.
Yeah, because MasterCard and Visa hits them for it, right?
Yeah.
It says here that
I'm fine with that.
Now, tell me if you believe this or not. Now, the bill is State Bill 606, has a section going into effect next week, which affects that every public food service establishment that charges operation charges or includes a auto gratuity or service charge shall include a notice on the food menu, written contract, or website letting you know that's the case. Here's what this guy says. You tell me if you believe this. I don't know if this is... It says, those who visit Florida's dining establishments deserve the ability to see what they're paying for in an era where everything is broken out into separate fees and charges. I don't think that's fair, is it? isn't that kind of like pulling back the curtain and showing your margin? I mean, do people need to know exactly how much it costs to put that steak on the table?
And it would be weird if you got your Twin Peaks receipt and it said $3 for Brittany's left one.
But that's my point being this. Like, if you go to a restaurant, you order like a steak dinner with baked potato and a salad and a drink or whatever, and that costs you like $35 or whatever, and then you get the receipt, and it breaks all that down, and you see that the meal actually only cost them like $18 to produce. Like, does it...
No, I think that's a little too far.
Yeah, that's way too far.
No,
Are you kidding?
But when you're just adding prices, if you're not raising the menu price and you're trying to raise the total bill, that's where that venue fee comes in, right?
Yeah.
Because they could have just baked that into menu prices, but then, it's a little more sticker shock for the diner.
And more expensive. You need to, make new menus.
But that could be spread out through, like, you could put 1% on dessert, 1% on the bar, and 1% on the entrees. I mean, you could spread that out so it doesn't look so bad.
But it's easier than changing the menu.
Sure it is, yeah, for sure. It says here, if you think about it, at a restaurant, like, you're already paying gratuity, you're paying tax, all of this. So now you're going to throw in another 3% on top of an already large bill. I would not be happy at all. I don't mind people trying to do this, but that's right, 100%. That should be like one of those things when you sit down, oh, by the way, at the top of both sides of the menu, we reserve the right to charge a 3% venue fee on bills that are over $100, $300, whatever the case may be, or all of our meals come with a 3% venue charge. That helps us, blah, 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 blah.
I think if you want to go 3% for credit card purchases, because that's what they're paying, right?
I think something like
that.
Something
like that, yeah. So I think that's a little more justifiable.
Yeah. And they said the surcharge was a venue fee for that specific location, and they need to contact the team's director. And, of course, they tried to do that, and guess what? They could not contact the team's director.
Yeah. Shocker.
They're like, go talk to this guy, and this guy does not exist. So, very interesting. We'll see how that kind of plays out.
Call this number.
Yeah.
The number you have reached.
407-916-1041. You can always text us at 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Real Music Weekends are Classic Alternative.
2 center lanes are blocked now on I-4 westbound before Osceola Polk Line Road. Keep right to avoid as much as delays as possible. Traffic's backed up pretty heavy getting through that area. There's a crash southbound on Florida's Turnpike near the Greenway getting cleared up. An emergency crews are still working on that accident on Severin Boulevard before Loma Avenue. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Viome. Swallowing random supplements and hoping for the best? Bold strategy. Viome creates custom supplements based on what your body actually needs. Start with a simple at-home test. Go to Viome.com. Use code radio. That's Viome.com. Use code radio today.
Man, everybody knows if you live in this state, you better have an HVAC company that is ready to go. They're warriors. They need to be able to protect you from this brutal heat we experience every single year for 3 or 4 months at a time, and Mills Air can do that for you times 10. These guys are awesome. They've been in business since 1992. That is 30 plus years of experience keeping you and your family cool every single day. And they're good people as well. Matter of fact, this company was started with just Leon Mills and 1 van. Now, a fleet of 60 vans to cover you wherever you are in the Central Florida area. And their techs, they can service any brand out there. Don't worry about what you have. A Mills Air can repair it. But if you do need a new unit, you are in good hands. Mills is a Carrier Factory authorized dealers. That could get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier, and certainly turn to our friends over at Mills Air. Family owned and operated and ready to help you right now. Give them a call, 407-277-1159. Online, it's easy, millsair.com.
Save every day at Headquarter Hyundai. We've dropped prices on acres of new Hyundais. Visit headquarterhyundai.com.
Jim Colbert Show question of the day brought to us by We Are Beyond a Bank, your direct mortgage lender. Mortgages made easy. We are beyondabank.com is the website, run by Brad Siebert and his team, now licensed in all 50 states with a slew of programs that can help get you the money you need, whether it is a new construction loan, it might be commercial lending, refis, Maybe it's purchasing your dream home. You can be a smarter shopper with the information available at wearebeyondabank.com. So give Brad a call today. Also, follow them on Facebook for $100. That's because We Are Beyond a Bank on Facebook. Each month they give one of their followers on Facebook a $100 gift card. So become a follower today of We Are Beyond a Bank. And when you're ready to buy smarter, go to their website, wearebeyondabank.com. NMLS ID number 421593.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena. Streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
Tired of spending a fortune on gas just to get to work? What if the next home you buy could save you money every single week by cutting down your commute? At wearebeyondabank.com, we share smart home buying tips like finding a home closer to work, competing with cash buyers, and becoming a stronger buyer in today's market. And here's the best part. Become a social media follower at We Are Beyond a Bank for your chance to win a $100 gas card. Follow us today and learn how to buy smarter at wearebeyondabank.com. That's wearebeyondabank.com. NMLS ID number 421593.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
During the big summer savings event, get a big sum of savings at Sutherland Nissan.
Sutherland.
This month only, get $4,000 in customer cash on new Nissans, plus no payments till 2027.
Sutherland.
Or 0% for 60 months. Now that's a big sum of savings. At Sutherland Nissan and OrlandoNissan.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
Check back to customer for 4 months. Payments start 2027. All offers with approved credit on select models.
Dan Dennis here. Look, I don't need an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every single day, and it's awful. So do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
The biggest sporting event in the world and a superior light beer to match it. Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra. Official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
I'm Charles. I got a bad back injury when a truck crashed into my car. You know those lawyer ads. All they talk about are themselves. And money, money, money. I wanted the best doctors for my back. I called attorney Glenn Klausman. He got me to really good doctors. And I'm doing great. Glenn was always available to talk to. He got me a great settlement and quicker than I thought possible. Car crash? Call Klausman at 407-917-1718. KLAUSMAN law.com.
Office, Winter Park. When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
Whether it's that check engine light, those streaky wipers, or that DIY fix you've been putting off, now is the time to visit Advance Auto Parts, your first stop for parts, service, and reliability. From quick fixes to big jobs, we've got you covered, along with people who really know cars. With Advance, you can always count on fast, friendly, and dependable service. Never settle for anything less. Visit Advance Auto Parts today.
Advance Auto Parts. Get to the good parts.
The world's game is taking over Orlando. Join the free Orlando Soccer Celebration presented by Verizon at Point Orlando. Watch every FIFA World Cup 2026 match live. Enjoy music, entertainment, food, giveaways, and more. June 11th through the 19th. RSVP now at orlandocitysc.com/soccer celebration.
Kick off the summer with a stress-free way to sell your home with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle. Hi, this is Mark Spain. The guaranteed offer is the simplest way to sell your home. With our guaranteed offer, you're always in control. You can eliminate all the hassle, sell your home for top dollar, and move when you're ready. There are no showings, no open houses, and no stress. One of our clients, Selena, said, Mark Spain Real Estate was phenomenal. Prior to working with Mark Spain Real Estate, my house had been on the market for over 3 months with no success. After I met with Mark Spain Real Estate, they completely turned things around for me. I closed on the sale quickly, just as they promised. Mark Spain Real Estate is the #1 most reviewed real estate company in the U.S. with over 13,000 5-star reviews. Trust us to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be and close in as little as 21 days. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Reese Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
Today is Mo Betta with Ross Padgett. Sponsored by Just Call Mo, Orlando's injury attorneys. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
See, I disagree with the 3 or 5% service fee for the credit cards. Like, I understand it to a point, but that's also the cost of doing business. And I understand that, but if you're going to charge a service fee, to charge a service fee for every single thing that costs your business, it's your business. That's part of it. I own a business. I don't charge it because that's part of it. I do build it into my services for it. But the charge on top of it just kind of throws people off. I'm not a fan of them.
Yeah.
Either is this venue fee.
If they really want to pull the curtain back, then let's look into the surcharges they give us at the theme parks. I mean, what's it cost Disney to give me a burger that cost me $20? Sure, it costs them $2. I mean, if we're really going to break it down and show that out, then let's just dive into those places too.
That's the same $20 beer scenario at the at any sport park or stadium. I mean, you can make that argument 1,000 places. I mean, I don't have as much a problem as that because you understand going in that you're going to a sporting event. It's a closed caption kind of audience. They can charge whatever the hell they want. You're like paying to be there almost. You understand that going in. My thing is, you go to a restaurant, you have your meal, and at the bottom of the check, without them saying anything, they're going to crack you for another 3%. To me, that's ridiculous, and I think it makes the property look terrible.
I've never heard it worded like that, and that's exactly what it is. They're not charging you, $15, $20 for a beer. They're charging you $15, $20 for you to drink a beer there.
That's what they're having. Yeah,
That's what it really is.
That's a location scenario there. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. I'm Jim. There's Deb. Hello. Jack. Yo. And Sauce as well.
It's true.
Can people come see you tonight, buddy, or is that sold? What's going on with that?
That is, it's sold out. I believe there's a couple of tickets, and I'm just hosting, and it's a wild, I'm kind of stepping in. I'm hosting some comedy shows over at Christy B Comedy Club. And it's safe to say, I think one of Jim's favorite comedians.
Yeah, this guy Quinn Dale
is on the billing tonight.
Man, he is. I mean, that dude blew up. I was actually at one point I was just like sending everybody I knew clips from this guy's comedy. He's so funny. But yeah, that's gonna be cool for you to be able to open them up.
Christy B
shows.
Comedy Club out in Daytona. There's 2 shows tonight.
Got it, man. All right, 77031. If you want to text us, send a talk back easily by grabbing the iHeartRadio app, going to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack, and we'll get you on the air. So there's some interesting news coming to Altamont. Let me ask you guys something. So the news is this. So the Altamont Mall is getting some new tenants, right? Gold King, Sushi Burrito Express, Moida, Claw Kicker, which is a giant place that just has a bunch of claw machines, and Miss A, which I guess is I believe a clothing store, if I remember right. Now, those aren't brands that we have ever heard before, but it is people renting mall space. And they're trying to kind of say, hey, look, malls are coming back. The tenant, renting at a mall is still a feasible business idea. I would think maybe now more so than ever. I can't imagine what a square foot in a mall costs these days. It can't be a ton. I don't know what they're offering for build-out services either. But my question to you guys is this, because I thought everything I possibly could. I literally, after seeing this story, sat for a good half an hour and tried to figure out what happened to malls. Why did all of a sudden shopping inside in a controlled environment with no rain to dodge? Because if you think about the Waterford Lakes kind of setup, where it's the same kind of stores, it's the exact same brands, but they just aren't indoor and air conditioned. They're outdoor, like a plaza kind of scenario. So if you leave, like a Bed Bath & Beyond, usually in a mall, you can just walk across the mall and go to the next store, go to Claire's or go to the Gap or whatever. But now you have to leave, go out into the weather, and in Florida, of course, that's a coin flip during the summer what that's going to look like, and then go to your other mall. Usually walk across a parking lot. Sometimes, like the one at Waterford, you could be 2 or 3 blocks away from the store you want. Why did malls die? What happened?
Online shopping.
You think that's what it is completely?
I think that's a component of it.
Then why is Waterford so popular? Waterford is a mall without the mall. It has every single store plus restaurants that you would get in any enclosed mall. And it's outdoors. You have to leave the store into the scorching ass heat to go to the next store. It can't be all internet, because I thought of that as well, Deb, and I think that's a great yes.
If you want to go to the next store. For me, if I'm going to a store, I'm going to a store for a reason. And if that store is in a mall, it just means I got to park further away, do a lot of walking to get then inside, find the store. Inside, it's just more work than pulling up to a parking lot for that store.
Do you think that's what it is?
Well, that's kind of how guys shop.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is how guys shop.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it, because I remember I used to go to the West Oaks Mall all the time. Used to shop at the West Oaks Mall, used to go to the movie theater all the time, until you try to get to a movie, and after parking, you had to try and make your way through small armies of teenagers who made it difficult and a little unsavory. And just after so many times of dealing with that, it just became, do you want to go see a movie? Yeah. Well, maybe we'll go to Winter Park.
But it's still...
I think it's just, it's death by 1,000 cuts.
I guess it could be, but the thing that even kind of blows that out of the water, guys, I actually thought about this way too much. I'm going to be honest with you. We have 2 very successful malls in this area. I mean, I think Altamont is kind of holding on. We know Oviedo, West Oaks are basically dead now.
And the Millennial.
The Mall Millennia and the Florida Mall are still viable malls, and the outlet malls for that matter. I mean, the concept still works.
You know what's not? Orlando Fashion Square Mall.
Yeah.
I watched a video walkthrough of that from like a month ago, and it is...
It's bad. It's
scary.
That's the weirdest one for me, because I spent so much time there when I came to Orlando. That was the mall that we went to. I mean, to go hang out. That was the one.
What you just said is, I think, is kind of your answer. There are still malls that are working. Well, the problem is that that's the most amount of malls that can work.
So what you're saying is that it's still a viable concept, but just not at the level that we had.
We hit a saturation point.
Just like, and this is the thing that is making me feel older and needs to moisturize, it kind of feels like every sector of life is also going through that exact same thing. A reckoning of quantity for every entity, and it's been exhausting.
Let me combat that even thing, right? Very nice, by the way. I like that.
I didn't mean for it to rhyme and haiku myself, but that felt good.
Thanks for playing along.
Fashion Square Mall is less than 1 mile away from that giant complex. It's a Waterford kind of complex. It's right there on East Colonial Drive in downtown Orlando, just on the other side of not Mills, but Bumby, where that giant plaza is, where it's got the Floor and Decor in there. It's got all these big shopping, your TJ Maxx's and all that stuff. Same concept. You walk out of the store into the weather to the next store, right? Gigantic shopping complex that would consume the same amount of stores as the mall. That's just literally a block, a mile and a half down the street, that offers air conditioning and weather protection and all that other stuff, food court, the whole 9 yards, and nobody wanted to go to it. It's a weird culture thing, isn't it? Is it almost like a fad that's gone out of fashion, which is kind of weird because it's the easiest way to shop, is it not?
Yeah, I looked it up. I wanted to find out because it was a slow death. I think everyone can agree that the death of a mall wasn't overnight. Yeah, it wasn't a singular year.
You could see it because eventually when the name brand, the national brands would leave, you would kind of like Bob's Jewelry would pop in there, or just your mom and pop shop sort of kind of opening up in mall spaces.
But at the end of this segment, will tell you what I believe, and it's kind of crazy, full circle moment, that is the moment that malls started to die. But here are some reasons that you may not have thought of when it comes to the death of malls. Teens and cell phones. When it comes to the society, hang out, just chill, where to go, that's gone. That doesn't exist at all.
Because like Deb said, malls, and I mean, as a kid, I don't know about you, Deborah, I know that you guys were...
huge.
For
me too.
I probably spent 25% of my childhood in a mall.
I hung out. I was a mall rat. I did that for a summer. It was awesome seeing friends outside of school. And now that's just not, I don't think that's part of it. Teens aren't hanging out as much. Online reviews play a massive role in the death of malls because they killed impulse browsing and buying.
Explain that, please. I do not understand what you're saying.
So the moment when you would go to a mall, at least my experience when I went to a mall, I didn't know what I was going to buy. And there was this kind of fun chaos to like, this looks good. I think this will work.
Almost like that counter or that shelf of stuff right next to the checkout at any store.
Yeah. And
those candy bars, all that little niche-y stuff.
And imagine that, but the entire mall. That's how I kind of went around with the mall. You'd show up with $150, maybe think about buying some clothes or this or that. And you would not have anybody telling you any type of criticism towards your purchase. There's criticism for everything on the internet. Now you actually have some pushback, a second voice, which is the internet, and thousands of reviews towards a product that might make you second guess. And impulse buying in malls and online reviews kind of rub up against themselves.
Because the idea of retail still exists. I agree with Deb. I mean, the first thing I thought of, actually, Deborah, when I kind of started thinking about this is, well, obviously online shopping has made a gigantic impact. There's no question. And yes, it has. But I mean, there are still people who like to buy retail and like to browse around and do that. The problem is, I just don't think there's enough of them.
Amazon's convenience is, I mean, how many times better than going to a mall, parking in a mall parking lot?
Except for Gen Z.
Not for me, though, dude. I like going to the mall.
And Gen Z is bringing them all back because they're, that's the generation that's thumbing its nose at AI. They like the bookstores. I heard one of the local news anchors saying that, going to the Altamont Mall recently and seeing it's like a Black Friday every day. It's packed.
Right, yeah.
The Barnes & Noble is packed. And it's just great to see the young people there, the older people there. So who knows, as we, try and pull away from the devices, maybe we'll embrace that mall rat life again.
And now the infrastructure of these malls is starting to crumble because nobody's putting money into them anymore, and nobody's going to build a new one. So I think that also has a little something to do with it.
You're going to get some pushback from me, Jim.
All right, buddy, go ahead.
Because I don't believe you.
Okay.
I understand. Yeah, I also like malls. There's a lot of things that I like, but I'm not doing them. When was your last Amazon purchase? When was the last time you went to a mall?
I don't shop on Amazon. My wife does that for us. And the last time I went to the mall was probably Christmas.
So, I mean, we're talking that's 7 months ago, essentially.
7 months ago, yeah.
And then I'm sure you've had some brown boxes at the front door. So that's kind of the rock and a hard place. We love the things that we aren't doing anymore.
Yeah.
And it shows. And the big crossroads moment that I would guess is the death of malls, full circle moment, Sears. Sears was a huge part of the mall experience, and it was kind of like the HQ. You would park there, and it was one of those big AAA headlining stores, the JCPenney, the Macy's,
that's
and Sears.
That's what makes it on the texting services. The death of the anchor stores had to have led to a lot of that, because those anchor stores were taken by your JCPenney's, your Sears, your Macy's, your Dillard's and stuff. And as those stores kind of started going out of business, there were no other retailers that had that kind of footprint to go in there.
So you lost the big light that attracted a lot of moths.
Yeah,
you throw in some cell phones towards an entire teenage generation. All of a sudden, like you said, those big names gets replaced by a Bob's jeweler. It's wild, and it's honestly, it saddens me to. What a treat and a not privilege it is to get older to see the ground underneath you change.
It is kind of wild, man, because again, looking back as being a kid from probably the early 80s up until probably the late 80s into the early 90s, every time I would go hang out or whatever, the theater was attached to the mall. So you'd go to the mall, hang out for a little bit, do a little shopping, or go to the arcade and then slide over and check out a movie and then go do whatever. And then, of course, Christmas for me, which is kind of weird. This is the nostalgic part for me. Like, to me, like when you would go to the mall to Christmas shop, on the weekends specifically, it was the only thing that Florida offered that really kind of gave us that Christmas spirit, because even in December, it was usually relatively warm. But even then, people would wear their clothes that were their seasonal clothes. So you would walk into the mall and everybody had on like their seasonal Christmas clothes. And it was just kind of very nostalgic because you see families and couples out there walking around hand in hand, got their bags in their hands, maybe they're going to dip over to the food court for a cup of coffee or a drink or a sandwich or something.
And the mall's playing Christmas carols.
They're playing Christmas
music.
carols. There's Santa taking pictures. So think maybe the sadness for me becomes part of my nostalgic childhood was going to the mall.
Would you also say the denigration of like innocence plays a bit of a role if there is a denigration of innocence of just like people not liking other people as much, maybe compared to 3 or 4 decades ago?
Jack, were you a mall rat?
Yes. Well, not to a degree. It was a place we would go to hang out, and that was common. And in Jersey, especially where I lived, there were 3: Paramus Park, Bergen Mall, Garden State Plaza. They were all within just a couple miles of each other. 3 malls thriving.
That's how badass they were in the day, right?
Thriving. Back in May, I went to one of them, Paramus Park, and it's not as quite one of, like, the Sears there now became a Teeter, Harry Teeter's or something, which is a supermarket that has food and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it took one of your staples and now it's a supermarket. But so it doesn't have quite the same draw and feel, but they're still alive.
Yeah. And I remember the first time I saw this happening was in Jacksonville, Florida, because we used to go up there to go to Kona Skate Park. And it was one of the only skateboard parks in Florida. And me and the boys would go up there and skate sometimes. And we would go up there. We'd go by I think it's the Regency Square Mall up in Jacksonville. At one point was like a statewide focal point. And now it looks like a zombie movie set. And it looked like that 20 years ago. I mean, I don't even know if it's there anymore. But now, and again, when you walk into Fashion Square, that's the one that punches me in the ass.
Yeah.
Is when you walk into that one and you see like pieces of it boarded up so you can't even go to parts of it. And you're like, man, I literally can like flash back and see that thing just bustling with people doing all kinds of stuff. And now when I say nobody, dude, not even a security guard. There is nobody.
There's a karate studio in there.
Oh, is there now?
That's about it. And a lot of like holes in the ceiling. And it's not good.
From the karate students, they're not good. They're practicing.
And then the Oviedo Mall, I haven't been to that. I wouldn't even go to the West Oaks Mall. I mean, I wouldn't go to that one.
Well, that's a call center now. There is no mall left. Yeah, it's a call center.
But Oviedo Mall is one I go to because there's a movie theater there.
There is. It's a damn good one. That's where that's
the Regal.
That's the Divorced Dad movie theater.
Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah. You want to see Divorced Dad sad walking to the theater with their 2 kids, one in each hand. That's where it is. And I know that because I was that divorced dad.
Yeah.
Going to that movie theater.
But they have the food court and that B. Dalton bookstore.
That FYI for your entertainment, that thing there.
That is no longer there.
Yeah, they also had that game room thing at the one end.
It became that.
Yeah.
Give me a funny detail. I want to know what movie you saw at like peak Divorced Dad. Is there like one cartoonish movie like Toy Story 2 that you watched while holding back tears?
No, man. Oh God, you're gonna kill me, dude. What was it?
20 years ago.
Man, Holes with Shia LaBeouf.
That was so much better than I thought.
Perfect.
It's so much better.
That was a good thing to bring your kids to.
That's the best question I've ever asked you.
Holes with Shia LaBeouf. There you go. Peaches and onions. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Back in a sec with trivia. Oh, not trivia. It's Pick the Porn time. Load them up. Let's do that next.
Good. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is next. Call now. 407-916-1041.
This is former Notre Dame quarterback Brady Quinn. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Allstate.
The Canadian Football League shutting its doors to Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby. They will not allow him to join their league. The NFL deciding this week not to hold a supplemental draft. USA Soccer coach Mauricio Pochettino has reportedly been offered a contract extension through the next World Cup in 2030. And the Mets, following a 34-47 start, have fired manager Carlos Mendoza. I'm Frank Arity.
Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Guys, listen to me closely. If you're out there right now and you've put off a plumbing problem because you're just like, I can't trust any plumbers. I don't want anybody in here like charging me $1 billion. I've just put this plumbing problem off. We don't use that bathroom anymore. Whatever the case may be. Guys, stop that, man. Call Modern Plumbing Industries. These guys are simply amazing. Wyatt was in my house today. We have a couple issues we wanted to run through. This guy had nothing but answers. This company has nothing but answers. You will love doing business with them. That's why I always love to have a reputable plumbing company, and Modern Plumbing Industries has absolutely exceeded every possible expectation I could have ever had from them. And they do houses to high-rises, everything. They're employee-owned, and they've been in business since 1975. All plumbing issues, gas issues, water heaters, and everything else. And remember, when you book your appointment, please mention the Jim Colbert Show. They'll give you a $50 discount. The cool thing is they have 24-hour service, and the number could not be easier to remember. 407-327-6000. You can also find them online at modernpi.com.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar & Levine. Experience the Anajar & Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life. In Office Orlando.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Are you looking for information on a reverse mortgage or HELOC? It's so easy to get a quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Breaking news. It's the Red, White, and Boom 250 event. Now at RC Hill Mitsubishi. RC is on site in DeLand.
Jan, we're celebrating 250 years of the USA. With 250 vehicles, thousands off. We have vehicles under 20 grand with payments under $250 a month. And I'm paying thousands more for trades at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Ma'am, why are you so happy?
I got an Outlander Sport for just $249 a month.
If you want a deal, you gotta see RC. And you, sir?
I still owed on my old car, and you got me out of it.
That's right, I'm paying $3,000, $4,000, even $6,000 more for your trade. Plus get 0% financing, for 72 months.
They got 200 certified pre-owned, many under 20 grand.
It's the Red, White, and Boom 250 event. 250 vehicles, thousands off, and a lifetime warranty.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand.
And they all must go before the 4th of July. Just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com, that's RCHill.com.
25 Outlander Sport, $5,000 down, $249 a month for 84 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag entitled to qualified buyers.
Pickleball is on the rise. 46.8 million players nationwide, with a projected $5 billion industry by 2033. Looking to be part of this exciting growth? Crush Yard offers a unique franchise opportunity, redefining the pickleball experience with indoor court, exceptional dining, craft drinks, and entertainment. This is your chance to invest in a rapidly growing brand shaping the future of leisure. For a limited time, you can own a piece of the action. Visit CrushYardFranchising.com to learn more. Crush Yard, pickleball, bar, and lounge.
High blood pressure can be challenging to manage, even with medication and lifestyle changes. Orlando Health is participating in a clinical research study evaluating an investigational procedure for adults with high blood pressure. If you are an adult and have been diagnosed with high blood pressure or are currently taking medication to manage it, you may be eligible to learn more about this research study. Participation in the study may last up to 4 years. To find out whether you may qualify, call 321-841-6444 for more information about the Spiral Gemini pilot study at Orlando Health Heart and Vascular Institute. That number again is 321-841-6444. Caution: hepatic denervation is limited by law to clinical investigation in all geographies. The generator and catheter used in the Gemini study for hepatic denervation are not approved for sale or use in the U.S. or any other country.
Meet Sophia, a huge soccer fan. With her Real Unlimited from Total Wireless, she's streaming 3 games, video calling her cousin in Mexico,
and running the quiniela all on my new Samsung Galaxy.
She's practically running the whole tournament from her phone.
Good thing I have Total Wireless.
Switch to Total Wireless Total Max 5G or All Access plans to get on a network that won't put you second. Plus, a Samsung Galaxy on us. Total Wireless, your own Real Unlimited. Offer ends 7/8/2026 or while supplies last. Device taxes and fees may apply.
Hey, it's Russ Rollins for HBN USA. Is your bathroom outdated, unattractive, and even like unsafe? Well, good news. HBN Bath can transform it into a beautiful, modern space that you're going to love in as little as one day. No long, messy remodels, just fast, professional results. Visit HBNUSA.com to schedule your free consultation. Plus, enjoy 0% financing, no payments for 18 months, or up to $2,500 off your project. Visit HBNUSA.com. Restrictions apply. License number CBC 1255975.
Attention Ram owners. Complete Recall 67A. Get $500 and the chance to win a getaway to Miami for two to see the final race of the season. Plus, meet Brendan Butterbean Queen. Learn more and schedule at CumminsRecall.com.
Sell your home fast and for the most money with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
July 4th, 2026, the 250th anniversary of American independence. The Great American State Fair becomes the center of it all. All 50 states, a national prayer moment. And that night, the largest fireworks display in the history of the world. There's never been a July 4th like this one. There never will be again. Plan your trip at freedom250.org. Freedom 250. The Great American State Fair, July 4th.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
No bots, no scripts, no, I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question. Just actual flawed people. Real Radio 104.1. Guaranteed human. The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
I can tell you why I stopped going to traditional shopping malls, indoor shopping malls, is because let's say I want to go to Banana Republic. I can go to like Waterford Lakes or Winter Garden Town Center and park in front of Banana Republic, walk in, get what I need, do my shopping, and walk out and go back home.
That's what Ross said.
I don't have to pass by 12 other stores just to get back to my car and then also walk through this freaking long parking lot to get to my car in the heat, maybe in the rain. It's so much easier outdoors.
Waterford works well because where it's located. You got to remember, nothing used to be out there besides UCF. There was nothing out there. Waterford solved that issue with everything out there, being everything there. People wanted to move there. Major people started moving there, housing, businesses. It's the place you want to be. Now, like Mall Millennia is still a very popular mall. It's indoors. But, like, indoor malls died just because of, I think, mostly because of online, but oversaturation, right? You have the Ultimate Mall, but then you have the Florida Mall, then you have all the other ones too.
Yeah, I think Jack nailed it there. I think maybe just being able to park right in front, and then the saturation thing, and I did online shopping as well. I think all you guys made good points. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Those are talkbacks. If you'd like to leave one, it's easy. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Yo.
So is Ross.
Believe in yourself.
Jack has the Jackie sack. What's in there?
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Choo choo.
Clickety-clack, quickety-clack.
All right, it's our final day with this fantastic set of prizes, starting with a $50 gift card to Pyro Spot Fireworks. Celebrating 250 years of freedom and fireworks. They have bonus gifts while supplies last. You can shop Florida's largest selection of buy one, get two free fireworks. It's a great deal with locations in Eustis, in Longwood, in Sanford, and online at iwantfireworks.com. Also, in the Jackie Zack, pair of tickets to Universal Orlando Resort.
Nice.
They have the movie-based thrills of Revenge of the Mummy. They have the wonder of the wizarding world of Harry Potter. And they have the fun of the Minions. It's a summer of jaw-dropping, action-packed excitement like never, ever, ever before. It's only at Universal Orlando Resort. Those are the prize options for today.
So back to you, clickety-clack.
Thank you, Deborah. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Let's go 2.
2 it is. That is Shanna. Shanna, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Why are you laughing, Shanna?
I'm like, damn, I got picked first.
All right. Shanna, you want to play a little game with us?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Now You can put a lifetime of research to work and maybe win a prize. It's time for Pick the Porn on the Jim Colbert Show.
All right, Shanna, this is a real easy game. You know the deal, right? It's Friday. Of course, that means it's time for another round to Pick the Porn. Here are 3 actual adult film titles and 1 raw dogging lie.
She needed the money, man.
Raw dogging lie.
Needed the money.
All right, tell me which one of these is not an actual adult film title. Shanna, are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Number 1, The Pink Persuader. Number 2, The Slutty Professor.
Every boy's dream.
Number 2, Tramp Cramp. Or lastly, Harlem Hooters. Which of those is not?
I think it's number 3.
God, that is the one right off the right.
Oh, she knows her porn.
Oh my God, girl! How did you know that? Do you have tramp cramps?
What?
I mean, I might.
Hey.
All right, Shanna, you're a winner. I'm going to put you on hold. Enjoy your prize. Jack is waiting for you. The Pink Persuader is an actual adult film title. That one's pretty self-explanatory.
No, I think you should give us at least a little bit of color commentary on that.
I'm not going to do it. The Slutty Professor, I thought that was a fun play on words.
It's also played all by one performer, which is pretty cool.
Right. And Harlem Hooters, obviously, that's pretty much self-explanatory. The ones that did not make the list are Laid Off, Dirty Sherry, not Dirty Harry, and The Knocker Room instead of Locker Room. There you go.
Sometimes, honestly, I need a little spoon feeding on the play on words.
Do you really?
Yeah, dude.
The Knocker Room took me a minute.
I would not have
why do they call? Oh, I get it.
Yeah. I don't know. You can name another one called the Hurt Locker.
Yeah. The Hurt Locker.
Sorry, Jeremy Bender.
Oh, stop.
And the sidekick D-Limp.
Oh, my God. Stop. Thoughts.
Jim, it's kind of weird that we've been talking about food all day.
All right.
Because my super sober on the couch late at night ways has brought me to a very interesting question. I don't care about what the best foods are in the world anymore, but I do care about what are the best bites of certain foods.
You're going to have to explain that a little bit.
What I mean by this is that, sure, everyone's had a burger, but what's the best bite on a burger? Everyone should agree, or probably not. What's the best bite of a slice of pizza? Is it the first? Is it the last?
I understand exactly what you're talking about.
We all agree that...
Matter of fact, I eat my pizza to provide as many of these bites as possible.
Oh, my God. Wait till you hear Jack's hot take about his pizza.
I can't even imagine.
We've been talking about it. I am curious. Get ready. It's time to be on the edge of your seats and get your Braveheart on for some of the best bites that food has to offer. Not the best foods, but the best bites.
All right, we'll do that next right here on the Jim Colbert Show. Stay put.
The Monsters, the News Junkie, and the Jim Colbert Show. All broadcasting live from Mount Dora, July 3rd. Details at realradio.fm/freedom.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
I-4 is a parking lot westbound through Celebration. From that earlier accident, stop and go before Darrell Carter Parkway. The ramp from I-4 eastbound to the express lanes of I-4, that's blocked due to a disabled truck there. Westbound on the beach line might be wet out there. We got some scattered showers in the area, so just travel with caution. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Viome. That cabinet full of supplements, your body might not need half of them. Viome uses a simple at-home test to create personalized probiotics and nutrition plan based on your biology. Real science, real answers, real personalization. Check out Viome.com. Use code RADIO today.
Man, everybody knows real estate market trends are an extremely local thing. What do I mean by that? What I mean is this. Market conditions and trends will vary greatly from one area to another. And what that means is this. Buying or selling a home in Orlando is way different than doing it in El El Paso, Texas. Orlando obviously has a really unique market here, and that's why you need a really unique real estate group to help you navigate that. And to me, guys, I don't think you can do any better than the Nickley Group. I've told you guys before, my wife's best friend is a closing agent. That's what she does. And I'm telling you, she told me when I signed up with these guys, you have gotten the best of the best. These guys never have problems with their closing. Everything always goes perfectly. They're complete professionals, and they are the number one real estate team in all of Central Florida. They sell a home about every 7 hours. How about this? 4,000 plus 5-star reviews and a VIP program that seems unreasonable. How about this? Free appraisals, free home warranties, free moving trucks and supplies, and an early access program that I will tell you guys is, I think, the biggest cheat code in real estate. Access to off-market properties before they get listed. You can't beat it. They even have a guaranteed cash offer. That means no showings, no open houses, and my friends, that deal can close in just 14 days. These guys are awesome. You're going to love doing business with them. It's the NickleyGroup.com. That's NICKLEY Group.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Make sure your home is ready for hurricane season by taking advantage of Renewal by Andersen storm season savings with buy one, get one 40% off windows and doors, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 1 full year. Now is the perfect time to prepare your home before the next storm is even on the radar. The good news is Renewal by Andersen's Acclaim Impact windows and doors are built for Florida homes. They're designed to help stand up to severe weather. Florida homeowners don't just choose their windows for storm protection, though. They also improve energy efficiency year-round, which means added comfort and lower energy bills. So upgrade your home with strength and durability you can trust and protect the things that matter most to you this storm season. Schedule a free in-home design consultation where their experts will guide you through the full replacement process from design to install. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com and choose your savings today, or stop by their showroom off of Lee Road in Winter Park. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Insurance companies don't want you to hire an attorney so they can pay you pennies on the dollar for your injuries. But I don't cost you a dime unless I get you money. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get pushed around by the insurance companies. Just call Mo.
Hoagie Fest is back at Wawa. And this year, it's a meal deal. Grab any shorty hoagie, wrap, or chicken sandwich, any Hers chips, and a small fountain drink for just $6. Or make it a classic for only $8. It's the hoagies you love, now with even more value. Big flavor, same Hoagie Fest vibes, but only for a limited time. Hoagie Fest is back. Gotta have a Wawa.
Choose your wild this summer at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Get closer than ever at our largest, most immersive animal habitat, the all-new Lion and Hyena Ridge, opening soon. Delight in high-energy indoor shows and cooling water rides. And stay later for summer nights with coasters after dark and all-new drone and fireworks spectaculars on select dates now through August 9th. Go wild this summer at Busch Gardens. Save up to 55% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our 4th of July sale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Taxes, service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
They say a good lawyer knows the law and a great lawyer knows the judge. But the truth, the right lawyer makes all the difference in your life. At TK Law, the right lawyer will help you avoid trauma, resolve disputes, and find a way forward. Whether it's divorce, a business conflict, or a car accident, we are trusted by our clients, we're respected by our peers, and we're proven where it matters the most. Don't settle for just the lawyer. Choose the right lawyer. Choose TK Law. OneFirmForLife.com.
Whether it's that check engine light, those streaky wipers, or that DIY fix you've been putting off, now is the time to visit Advance Auto Parts, your first stop for parts, service, and reliability. From quick fixes to big jobs, we've got you covered, along with people who really know cars. With Advance, you can always count on fast, friendly, and dependable service. Never settle for anything less. Visit Advance Auto Parts today.
Advance Auto Parts. Get to the good parts.
Vehicles under 20 grand. Now at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
I've been hearing for decades that the markets can solve climate change. Today, we have more incentives for market solutions than ever, and emissions are rising. on this season of Drilled Carbon Cowboys, the story of 3 market solutions colliding in one multinational boondoggle.
You got to give Bruce and the guys credit. They're Republicans. They don't give a shit about any of this now.
Listen on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Drilled and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup update.
France closed out their group play with a dominant performance.
Dembele trying to get on that left foot again. You know it. And there's the result. He's got a hat-trick. Ousmane Dembele, unerring.
They beat Norway 4-1 in Foxborough, clinching Group I with the win. And Senegal shut out Iraq 5-0.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
Hey guys, happy day. Happy Friday. The one thing I remember about the mall is the food court. And if you went to a good mall, like the one over in Tampa that I would visit, they had a Mr. Dunderbox, which is like a Bavarian German restaurant. And you could get a fried cutlet, Jaeger schnitzel with some sauerkraut or sauerbraten. And oh my God, and a cold beer. Mr. Dunderbox is the best.
What up, guys? Sport from Duval.
Damn,
Jimmy. We may have ran into each other at Kona Skate Park. My whole entire childhood was spent at Kona Skate Park. I'm probably like 6 years behind you, but I lived in the neighborhood Kona was in. For 2 years of my life growing up, I lived on Kona Avenue, which is the street Kona's on. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy to tell you, Regency Mall is still here.
Is it really?
There ain't nothing in it but holes and roaches, but it's still there, man.
I thought they dozed that thing. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Always good hearing from you, man. Yeah. Kona was a lot of fun, man. We'll go up there and skate a little bit and then drive by the Regency Square Mall wondering what was living inside there. 77031, that's how you text us. Our good friend send a talk back if you want to do that. It's easy. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well. Let's get some thoughts. Here's Ross.
Open them up.
It's weird.
Chill.
It's funny.
You tweaked me with this idea, by the way.
Get it going. Ross.
You have.
Spelled like sauce. It's Ross Thoughts.
Threw a wrench in my machine.
Today's Ross Thoughts is brought to you by Just Call Mo. That's right, JustCallMo.com. Fun fact about Just Call Mo, he has a Just Call Mo comedy jam happening in Tampa. I'm a part of it. You can get your tickets at JustCallMo.com. Tickets are about to sell out. That show's August 8th. Side Splitters, one of the best comedy clubs in the country.
And by the way, that's every local comic I've ever heard says that place, that room is just an absolute blast.
It is a kill box, a bucket of blood, and I look forward to telling jokes for Mo. JustCallMo.com. Now, I was telling you, Jim, we've talked a lot about food and how to cook and all of that, but you got to get a little bit more stonery with it.
Okay.
You're missing the stonery aspect of food.
All right. I'll make a note.
And what I'm talking about is like, what is the best bite of some of our favorite foods? I would say, without a doubt, the most beloved example of what I'm talking about, corner pizza on brownies. Listen to that noise. Y'all just collectively sounded like you got your feet rubbed.
You could say the same thing for lasagna.
Oh,
I like
that.
I would rebut that.
I don't like the corner.
I don't like the side or corner pieces of lasagna. I want it from the center
because it's too crunchy on the corner.
I don't want my pasta crunchy.
I like it. It's a little more texture.
Yeah.
Added bonus.
Yeah. The one you said in here is I thought you were going to repeat that one. I mean, it's the center of the cinnamon bun.
The center of the cinnamon. Everyone knows that is the best part of any cinnamon roll. Jim is wild by eating that part first.
He's a monster.
He's already been on record.
It's not wrong. Yeah, it is the best part, but it's to go out and take like a plate full of the best parts out of all the cinnamon. Oh,
I punch the middle out and then throw the other part like it's a crack vial.
That's insane.
He's littered with a middleless cinnamon buns.
You are a lawless man in a lawless spiritual world. I have to tell you up top, that we are not talking the best foods. We are talking the best bites of specific foods. And this is my zenith. The best last bite or the best specific bite in Orlando is Beefy King, but you have to get your Beefy King roast beef sandwich to go. It has to be in the tin foil.
Oh, because it soaks in you have to get a little bit soaking into the bread, or have the bread steams a little bit?
It steams a little bit with the tin foil, but the last bite are kind of really more than not roast beef sandwiches. But when you have a beef sandwich and the juice is on, it's just puddling on the bottom. It's got a wet diaper.
Yeah.
And it's just chilling in that wet diaper.
I got to tell you, for me, man, dude, one of them is like when you go to Tijuana Flats and you get Taco Tuesdays. My go-to taco is a beef taco, hard shell, loaded up with extra jalapenos. Right? It's the first bite from the side because you get the perfect balance of vegetables and meat. Every other bite outside of that doesn't provide that because it's too wide for your mouth.
There you go. Spitting bars over there.
And what was it? You said that was a what from Tijuana Flats?
Taco.
A taco?
Yeah. Hard shell taco with beef and loaded up, which is less tomato, then with the cheese and a little bit of sour cream. And I like to stuff jalapenos in there. But when you eat it from the side, that first bite is the only bite you get that has the perfect balance of everything.
I feel you on that. And this is what when I conjured up this list, I kind of found it interesting that a lot of the best bites are either the first bite of something
or the last
bite of something.
Got another one for you. Good.
I got one that's not.
Okay, here we go.
This isn't first or last. Well, this is the gift after you've eaten a Reese's peanut butter cup pack, and then you got that chocolate that's left on your fingers.
Oh, wow. Look at that one.
And then
that's out of the box a little bit.
Okay, yeah. I like just leftover residue. It's your favorite part of a Reese's peanut butter cup. I'm here for it. I like it. Jack, what's your example?
So with pizza, I mean, that first bite is great, but I really like it, that section as you get closer to the crust, but it's still got the sauce and cheese there.
Yeah.
Because the crust is getting a little thicker there. I think that's the sweet spot.
You like the transition.
Yes.
You like the transition.
Yes.
You can't say that in Florida, but you like the transition.
I will. This will be. Can we write this down? What's today? The 26th.
Yeah.
Yep.
6/26/2026.
That's a lot of sixes.
Jack and I agree on food. Here's what I do, Jack. I'll eat the pizza down until there's about an inch of pizza left with the crust. In other words, you have your crust, and then an inch of pizza all the way down, and then I eat it long ways.
Yeah.
So that every bite has a bite of crust with the pizza, with the sauce and the cheese.
Hell yeah.
So you're a little yin and yang. You want that bad boy 50-50.
Yeah.
In your lawless world, you want a striped pizza. You want cheese. You want pizza crust, pizza crust, pizza crust.
But that's the best thing. That's the best part.
Also, I just made somebody $1 billion. If someone made a pizza with like
crust in between each slice,
with like a spiral crust.
Oh, dude,
you're giving them ideas, man. I mean, they're already doing stuffed crust pizza.
Grilled cheese corner bite.
Oh, that's a good one. I had thought about that earlier.
No.
Yeah, it's got to be the corner bite on the grilled cheese.
You make a grilled cheese.
I want to go right into the middle so I can get both pieces of buttery bread and that ooey gooey cheese. I don't want the crust at that moment getting in the middle of the relationship with the ooey gooey cheese.
This feels like a 3v1 on this one.
When you brought this up and you came in there, studio, I was like, when you walked out, I'm like, how dare you do that to me? Now, all weekend, this is all I'm going to do. I'll take your grilled cheese. You cut it in a half, but you don't cut it in half, straight in half. You cut it so it makes two triangles.
Of course, and then you have to have tomato soup.
Then
homemade.
You bite the middle out of that.
Oh, of course.
So now you
have
an
animal?
Hold on. Now you have an entire thing of crust and cheese to eat long ways. I'm into eating stuff long ways.
What is it with you eating long ways?
Everything but corn.
Are you coming out?
You're not getting that picture. Sorry.
Oh, but you still eat a banana every once in a while.
You're not going to get me pelican corn. I'm not doing that.
You just want to eat everything like a corn dog.
That's how I eat hamburgers too. I like to cut it in half, eat the middle, like immediately take one giant bite, and then eat the edges because you get the edge of the bun.
So you're making your burger into a donut?
Yes.
That's not, no one eats like that. Last bite of flan. Last bite of flan because it's always in its own tears and its own brown little sugary caramel syrup liquid, whatnot.
Its own tears.
I don't know what it is, but then on the last bite of flan, you're like, I'm not gonna let the best part just chill, So you start like what's the word? Basting? Basting? You start basting the flan with its own tears. So that the last bite of flan is just filled with sadness.
All right, let me get you on this one. You ready?
All right, yeah, feed me.
Right. Rotisserie chicken.
Oh, here we go.
Turn it upside down.
Really?
There are 2 little lobes of meat on the back.
Yeah.
They're like 2 little pieces left. When you pop that out, that's the best that is the best bite of the chicken. So good.
Long
did
ways.
I shut the party down?
I got to reflect on it. I had rotisserie chicken today. That was the second time back, and so it was a chicken salad sandwich on sourdough bread.
Oh, man, that's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, that first bite. Oh, that was a good first bite.
How about this? I think there's going to be some people that will drool off this next one. You grab a salt and vinegar chip, that first ting on that tongue, and that thing just starts gushing.
God almighty, it's so good.
The glands in your mouth just start going Niagara.
Those hurt.
Do you really?
Thinking about
I don't
it.
like those.
All right, I'm going to give you a gross one. You ready for a gross one?
Is it long ways?
Man, we already have
You glizzy gobbler, you.
Glizzy Gobbler.
Show name. Go to your favorite fried chicken place. For me, it's Popeyes.
All right.
Get the breast of Popeyes, and then take the skin off of it. Eat that by itself.
Oh yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
I would just literally pull every piece of skin off of it and eat it there and leave that thing sitting naked on the table for a minute.
What you need to do is take that skin and then you take some of the red beans and rice and you put
wrap
it
it
in.
around?
You make it almost like
Little
a
taco?
like a Thai lettuce wrap, and instead you're using fried chicken skin and red beans and rice.
It's Heart Health Day today on this.
And I also know this about Popeyes, what you're peeling is also a very long way piece of chicken, isn't it? Is it like a tender that you're rubbing the fried thing off?
No, well, what I would always, sometimes what I would do is I would take my fingers, like my thumb and 2 fingers here, and I would pinch the chicken breast so that it would it would literally encase the chicken into the skin, and then that's one giant bite.
Oh, there you go. That's a way to go.
Yeah, long ways.
Cereal milk. That's my favorite bite of cereal.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I like it when that TG Lee collaborates with their great Tony on those Frosted Flakes, and they do this little fun dance, and it's like this cool collaboration. It's like Aerosmith Run DMC with every cereal brand and milk.
Your first piece of sushi is always the best bite of that.
Yeah. How about this one? Does anybody feel like this? Burnt cheese.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, matter of fact, when I make grilled cheese sandwiches, I always sprinkle some around on the side to burn it just so I can eat it as a snack. Because cheddar cheese will fry up like that, and when you take it out, it'll get a little crisp. It's like a little snack, like a cheddar chip.
And then also, I want to go back to the pizza thing, because everyone talks about what's the best pizza or best pizza topping, but no one talks about what's the best bite on pizza. For me, I like first base. I like the greens on pizza. Let me get the edge. Let me get the triangle.
The greens. Do you hear that? Dude's using stoner terms to talk about eating pizza.
It was getting stonery. Yeah, like no one's ever talked stoner terms eating pizza. I'm a real rule breaker.
Really stepping out.
But I'm a big fan of that hard triangle when it comes to pizza, because then I think you get all of it. It's all dessert right there. I am curious what texting services, what they're going to say.
Dude, I got to tell you, your very first one was almost too good. I will actually, when my son used to make a pan of brownies like every other night, and I would go in and I would take that side one or the corner one, and I would literally cut the middle part of the way. So when I picked it up, it was just like a U, because it was all the crusty parts with just enough of the soft part in the middle to make it delicious.
You have a real thing with donut shapes and U's.
Yeah.
Does that go with the long way?
By the way, if you haven't tried the Ghirardelli brownie mix that they have in stores, that is the brownie mix. I don't know anybody that can make it better from scratch. That is the best brownie mix on planet Earth.
I swear.
I know, dude. It's too much.
On your deathbed, right? You're saying goodbye. You're about to flatline, and all we have to bring up is like, hey, how do we salt this beef? Like the Undertaker, he shoots out from his bed. Those are your Ross thoughts. Enjoy your food. And I want to know what those specific best bites are. Tell me. Let me know. Brought to you by Injured on the Go. Just call Mo. I'm out. Peace.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text 77031. 8-bit update with our buddy Jaden Grimes is next.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 8 p.m., it's the Orlando Shine Show with Brendan and the Bus. At 9, we all find out what the hell is Angel listening to. Tonight on Real Radio 104.1.
I-4 is a parking lot westbound through Celebration. From that earlier accident, stop and go before Darrell Carter Parkway. The ramp from I-4 eastbound to the express lanes of I-4, that's blocked due to a disabled truck there. Westbound on the beach line might be wet out there. We got some scattered showers in the area, so just travel with caution. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by OUC.
With OUC rebates, you can upgrade your home with energy or water-saving improvements and get money back. From AC systems to irrigation updates, long-term savings start here. Don't just go green, get green. Visit OUC.com/getgreen.
Buy one, get two free at Pyrospot Fireworks. Pyrospot Fireworks is celebrating 250 years of freedom and fireworks with free bonus gifts while supplies last. Shop Florida's best fireworks and best specials with the largest selection of buy one, get two free fireworks. Plan your own incredible fireworks show with their on-site videos and helpful staff. Locations in Eustis, Longwood, and Sanford, or you can shop online at iwantfireworks.com. That's iwantfireworks.com. Be a backyard hero at Pyrospot Fireworks.
Car crash? Call Klausman. KlausmanLaw.com. That's KLAUSMAN.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena. Streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
for a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Only limited single-night tickets remain. Get yours while you still can now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
Tools Ace Hardware is Central Florida's Big Green Egg headquarters, offering the absolute largest selection of Big Green Eggs and egg accessories. Right now, you can save big at Tools Ace Hardware throughout June. Get $150 off medium and large packages and $200 off extra large packages. The Big Green Egg is the original ceramic Komodo cooker. Its unique ceramic design and patented airflow system deliver unrivaled thermal properties and precise temperature control, ranging from 200 degrees all the way up to 750 degrees. It's a complete outdoor cooking solution, an oven, smoker, and grill all in one that can handle everything from smoking tender ribs to baking crispy pizzas. Plus, every egg purchase comes with a limited lifetime warranty. And you can save yourself the trouble of putting it together or hauling it home because Tools Ace Hardware offers free assembly and free local delivery on your Big Green Egg purchase. Let these guys do the heavy lifting for you. Shop their huge selection at any of their 14 Central Florida locations or find them online easily at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your backyard place.
50 states, one national mall, 2 weeks of freedom. The Great American State Fair opens June 25th in Washington, D.C. All 50 states. Live music and rodeo, innovation, arts, culture, and American patriotism. Every day brings a new theme celebrating the best of who we are, capped by the largest fireworks display in the world on July 4th. This is for every American. Admission is free. Plan your trip at freedom250.org. Freedom 250, the Great American State Fair. Be there.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
During the big summer savings event, get a big sum of savings at Sutherland Nissan.
Sutherland.
This month only, get $4,000 in customer cash on new Nissans, plus no payments till 2027.
Sutherland.
Or 0% for 60 months. Now that's a big sum of savings. At Sutherland Nissan and OrlandoNissan.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
Check back to customer for 4 months. Payments start 227. All offers with approved credit on select models.
TK Law does divorce differently. No gimmicks, no false promises. Some law firms market themselves as men's only or women's rights law firms, but that's not how the real results are won. At TK Law, we fight for you, not your gender, by digging into the facts, building a strategy around your case, and protecting your family's future. Judges don't rule on slogans. They rule on evidence, preparation, and the lawyer in your corner. That's TK Law. Trusted, respected, proven. TK Law. One firm for life. Visit onefirmforlife.com.
Hoagie Fest is back at Wawa. And this year, it's a meal deal. Grab any shorty hoagie, wrap, or chicken sandwich, any Hers chips, and a small fountain drink for just $6. Or make it a classic for only $8. It's the hoagies you love, now with even more value. Big flavor, same Hoagie Fest vibes, but only for a limited time. Hoagie Fest is back. Gotta have a Wawa.
Hey, it's Russ Rollins for HBN USA. Is your bathroom outdated, unattractive, and even unsafe? Well, good news. HBN Bath can transform it into a beautiful, modern space that you're going to love in as little as one day. No long, messy remodels, just fast, professional results. Visit HBNUSA.com to schedule your free consultation. Plus, enjoy 0% financing, no payments for 18 months, or up to $2,500 off your project. Visit HBNUSA.com. Restrictions apply. License number CBC 1255975.
AutoNation's July 4th sale means savings worth celebrating. Right now, drive new and used cars with zero down. Plus, make zero payments for 90 days. Thousands of vehicles, thousands in savings. Put zero down. Make zero payments till fall on all your favorite new vehicles. Don't miss out. Save now through July 4th weekend only. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation. Less stress, more go. 90 days to first payment on approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase. See store for details. Expires 7/5/26.
Meet Sophia, a huge soccer fan. With her Real Unlimited from Total Wireless, she's streaming 3 games, video calling her cousin in Mexico,
and running the quiniela all on my new Samsung Galaxy.
She's practically running the whole tournament from her phone.
Good thing I have Total Wireless.
Switch to Total Wireless Total Max 5G or All Access plans to get on a network that won't put you second. Plus, a Samsung Galaxy on us. Total Wireless, your own Real Unlimited. Offer ends 7/8/2026 or while supplies last. Device taxes and fees may apply.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Maurice Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
You can watch radio being made on a daily basis at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Hey guys, I just want to say real quick, I've been stuck in traffic for 2 hours. I am almost home. And thank you so much for making me so hungry with that last segment. But real quick, me and my daughter, our favorite thing to do is to make brownies in the muffin pan. Because you get that nice crispy edge all around.
Nice.
That's
You gotta
brilliant.
give it a try. All right, love you guys. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, dear. Have a good weekend as well.
Hey, Cobra Crew.
What up,
Jimmy,
homie?
you're absolutely right. The Ghirardelli brownie mix is fantastic.
So good.
Take a Hershey's Symphony Giant chocolate bar, cut it up, drop it in the mix. It'll change your life.
Dude, you guys are killing me. I'm literally trying to make a Walmart order right now, and I've had to redo it 4 times now because I keep changing what I want. I've come down to a grilled cheese shepherd's pie.
Oh, yeah.
Stick with me. I'm going to grill it on the grill. Mashed potatoes, corn, peas, cheese. I don't know. I might even throw a steak on it. I'm freaking starving, and I'm not even high. Chuck it if you got it.
He goes, I'm not even high.
I don't know. For me, the best bite is when you open that bag of Doritos or chips, that first fresh chip right out of the bag. I just love that. It's just the best bite.
Okay, I think I got it figured out. Grilled cheese rotisserie chicken sandwich with a spicy tomato basil soup. All cooked on the grill.
Dude, bring it on. Whatever.
Yes, I'm ordering it.
Absolutely, dude. That's delicious.
Yes.
Yes.
Check it if you get it.
I think he's talking himself into it as we speak. All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
Let's do 8-Bit Update.
It's game time on Real Radio. Get ready for the 8-Bit Update. Your quick hit on gaming news, reviews, and a little chaos as Pop tries gaming. The 8-Bit Update with Jaden starts now.
Good luck, everybody. Jane Grind. JG in the house. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, you guys are talking about all this food, man. You're making me hungry. I haven't ate today. It's like, oh.
At all?
Yeah. No. I had like a cracker or two, but nothing too much.
All right, yeah, that's fine. Cracker or two.
Yeah, he's young. He'll survive.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
It's all right. I've had a Sprite, two Monsters. Like, we're doing good.
You store fat differently.
Yeah, he doesn't. Just wait. It's waiting.
I was about to say, give me like 5 years.
Yeah, he's a little glazed over right now. This GTA 6 thing has every game right just completely glazed over. I will tell you, dog, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I mean, I talk about it all the time. So, prepping for the show, you read a lot, like all morning, just making sure that you've covered all the stories, getting the best stuff to spring on people that may not read that kind of thing. This GTA 6 story got as much coverage as the Venezuelan earthquakes today.
I believe it.
It was everywhere.
I believe it. There's so much you can talk about with this topic right now. We have so much new information, so many boneheaded mistakes. There's just so much that has happened.
Boneheaded mistakes?
Oh yeah, I knew we were going to get screwed.
Yeah,
we
dude.
got screwed.
What happened?
Me and Jack were talking about this in the hallway. We were so furious about this. So I guess we'll just start off with it. They came out with all the pre-orders and where you can pre-order this game at. And it's kind of weird. So when you go pre-order this game in stores, it's not a physical disc. It's a code to type into your Xbox to make it a digital game. You're not paying for a disc. It's for a digital code.
So you're basically paying for a download code.
Yeah, the best way, it's like a gift card essentially just for GTA 6. So there is no physical disc when you get it. It's just a code.
Okay, no, I know a lot of people don't care for that because they'd like to be able to take the disc other places and play it so they can, or whatever. I mean, is that not it or no?
I mean, it's kind of killing physical media when you think about it.
Oh, I see.
They're one of the biggest games ever. One of the biggest pieces of media.
Well,
is not even coming out with a physical release.
Plus, who wants to spend $100 for something that you can't physically put your hands on and take with you?
Right. I'm a collector. I have easily about 400 cases of games. I want that in my collection.
Wow, that's wild. What would they? Are they ever going to release it on CD?
Now, the whole thing around it is supposedly it's helping with leaks. I guess the more discs you print out and you have to ship places, the more easier it is for people to get their hands on it. But when you're just shipping out codes, it's a little harder to get.
That disempowers the customer, though, does it not?
How so?
I mean, because you're only limited to playing it where it's downloaded, correct? I mean, once it's there, that's it. As opposed to having the actual disc where you can take and play somewhere else, right?
And for me, I'm a big believer in having the disc. I wanted the disc for this one, and this will change how I'm going to buy this game because But all my games I've played with the disc, but on the same Xbox, so it really wouldn't affect me. But I want the disc to this game. I don't want the download, and now I have to wait. I knew that November 19th date. I was not counting on it because I knew that something would happen. And for people who want the physical disc, you're not getting it November 19th.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to pay for it digital because I need it November 19th. Like, it's not an option. I need it.
I need it. Like
it's like
a
drug.
Like a bag of Coke.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm snorting GTA. That is what I'm doing.
And then you also will buy the physical disc?
Well, that's where I'm at. I really want the physical disc, but am I going to spend $200 to have two separate versions of the game?
I don't understand. Why are they doing that? Are they doing it because, okay, so you're saying that you're not going to get the disc by November 19th. So when will the disc go on sale? Will it be on sale before Christmas?
I imagine it has to be because you're missing so much in holiday sales if it's not out by Christmas.
Dude, considering what this thing costs to produce and there's no information on that,
It's been pretty vague. They said it could be months after the release, and then I saw another report where it said it could be December.
It's crazy. And they're doing the PC release a year after the release. So, I mean, realistically, they could release this whenever they want.
Can you pre-order the CD?
No.
You can't.
No.
Right now, you cannot.
Everything is digital. Right now, this game is completely digital.
Are you sure they're even going to produce a CD version of it?
Wait, listen, when you hear these sales, they might not. In just 24 hours, they sold around 39 to 50 million in just pre-orders, and that was $3 billion they made. in pre-orders.
In the first day?
Yes, in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Why even waste the money on a disc if you're just going to print out money like this?
Why would they then? Because that's a nostalgia thing for people who just want to have. Because is that normal for big games like to be released only digitally?
This is the first time anything like this has happened.
Really?
There has never been a case like this.
These guys are feeling themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because this is the most powerful entity in video gaming right now, right? So they're pressing down on every possibility of a leak. Because I guess, right?
I think Jaden said it last week. The biggest piece of media.
Yeah,
this game.
Well, and they are also doing crazy things with this price. This is the first game to ever be a base game at $80. Nintendo tried to do this when the Switch 2 first launched, and everyone killed them for it, and they switched their prices. GTA is the only game I know that can launch at $80.
It's about having the killer app. GTA 6 is the killer app. That's the game everyone wants. And the Switch 2 didn't have a killer app that you had to have.
Right.
Yeah, so this changed the market for AAA games. I promise you, from here on out, AAA games will be $80 now compared to $60. And I know that means nothing to you because they give you hours of fun.
But the whole idea is it never goes backwards.
No, it only goes up.
It ain't never going backwards, buddy. I got bad news for you.
No.
Once the market pays it, you're done.
Yeah.
But Jim, from your experience downloading games, some of them can be quite large and
take forever.
And not a lot of people, if you have several games on your hard drive, that's taking up a lot of space. And this game, I would believe, is going to be pretty large. So, you're going to have a lot of download time. I think on that first day, it's going to be a nightmare trying to get it downloaded to your game.
And then secondly, you're going to have to delete stuff you've already paid for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you have GameStop where it's there. You can't put that stuff on the cloud, right? Because it's protected or whatever.
You can have an external hard drive and move things over, but that's
with the new consoles and the newer updates or the newer graphics and how these games run now, you can't do it on an external hard drive. Everything has to be downloaded into your internal.
What he's saying is he can take the apps he has now, put them on the external hard drives just so he can put GTA 6, which means you would have to delete that game every time you wanted to play something else, unless you have the big enough hard drive?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even think about size-wise. We don't have an update on how big this game is going to be, but there's no way it's less than 200 gigabytes.
Yeah.
It's going to be massive.
What's the average? And by the way, they produce this for Xbox and PlayStation?
Xbox, PlayStation, eventually will be on PC.
PC, right.
Yeah, and the PlayStation pre-orders are just blowing Xbox out of the water.
Really?
Well, they tell people to play this game on PlayStation.
Why?
Because
it's better? The controller's better or something? Or
the PlayStation 5 Pro, the newer PlayStation,
just faster?
Yeah, it came out just the most recent console. It's an upgrade on the PS5, so it has the best hardware. But I don't know. They have two different versions. They have the standard and unlimited. Standard's 80, the unlimited's 100. But here's the other bonehead mistake they did. They have blocked off stores and buildings based on what you've pre-ordered or what you bought. If you buy the standard edition, you can't go in some buildings.
No way.
Yes,
you don't have the full map.
Yeah, you can't go. I have the places written out right here. You can't go into Right Out Customs, which is a vehicle shop. You can't go into a clothes store. You can't go into a hair store. You can't go into a tattoo store, and you can't go into the store called One Eye Willie's, which is a
bar or something,
like an illegal store. That's how it's described. So I'm assuming it's a gun store or something along those lines.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. And you have to pay only $20 extra to get that, and that's actually kind of brilliant because nobody's not going to do that. Nobody's not going to spend the other $20.
Right. I mean, when you look at it, it's like, oh, it's just $20. I'll spend the extra $20. But it's just ridiculous how you can do that when you're the biggest market there is.
Are they only doing that so that they can say, hey, look, we released a version at $80, even though they kind of know very few people will ever buy that one? They're going to buy the $100 version. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I guess the whole decision right here makes no sense to me. I've never seen a game do something.
All right,
because
we've had some bad stuff. What's the good stuff? The fact that it's out.
Yeah, that's really the fact. I won't lie. Besides the pre-order sales, it hasn't been the best week media-wise for Rockstar and GTA. A lot of people are upset that GTA Online isn't coming or they haven't had an update. I don't think these guys have ever played a Rockstar game before. The last two current Rockstar games, GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, both had an online, and both of those onlines have come out months after the story has come out. I think people forget that GTA is a single-player experience, and that's what it's been for 20-plus years.
Right.
They want people to play the story mode they've worked on for the last 12 years.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
And I love the story mode. Before I even go online with the game, I'll complete the story mode because it's also training to get good in the game and more familiarity with the map before you start messing around
Kind of
online.
acclimating yourself to the environment.
Yes.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, and Rockstar games are like movies, man. Like, why would you not just want to enjoy and just sit down and lose yourself for what?
Wow.
Days of days.
So, I mean, and this game is built for the processing for the units that are out there right now. It doesn't have any other abilities like down the road, like basically how TVs were for a while. Oh, I had 780, then there was 1080 or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the 720 to 1080. Is it that?
Oh, GTA 5 released about 8 different times with
did they really?
graphic updates.
Got
I'm
it.
sure GTA 6 will be here for the next 15 years.
Damn, dude, that is crazy.
Yeah, when you really think about
that
it,
is so crazy.
Wild.
Ken, the driver, texts in and he goes, F GTA, I'm not buying a code unless my daughter wants the game. guess what, Ken? You're buying it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you are buying that digital code.
So you're an Xbox guy, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you're playing on Xbox. You know anybody that has the PlayStation version or?
My brother will get the PlayStation version, yeah, but I'm Xbox till I die.
Yeah.
But Xbox is also shooting themselves in the foot. Before I get out of here, let me tell you, they raised their prices again.
You got nothing but bad news.
This has been a bad week.
Apple just increased the prices of all their stuff as well.
Yeah, dude.
Their $1,599 Apple or MacBook Pro is now $2,000. It went up $400.
That's insane.
Microchips, baby.
Yeah, that's what it is. The Series X went up. It was $649. It's $800 now.
Damn. Damn, dude.
Can we catch a break?
Again, I have to say it's kind of wild though hearing that because it's like when you buy an $800 TV. You're like, oh, okay. You think about it for a few minutes, and then you're still using that TV 4 or 5 years later. When you look at the per day cost of using that TV, it's pennies. So I still believe even at $800, considering what it is and how much entertainment you get out of it, I still think obviously it's very expensive. But it's like buying golf clubs. I buy one set every 15 years.
Right. I mean, the biggest thing with it, though, I think it's more of we're not accustomed to this. This is so new for these prices to be this outrageous. I mean, they realized how big this video game market is. Why not take advantage of it?
Yeah, what they do know is this. They have you totally by the nuts.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they listen to you
because they
talk
know
to
there's guys like Jaden out there.
Listen to
I
you
have
talk about
800
this.
games, and I'm gonna have it. And
I gotta have it in November. I gotta have it.
But the funny thing is for me, like I look at my life, I look at Jack's life. Like we have a number of things that entertain us. Like I have a bunch of things I can do to keep myself entertained, right? But younger generations do not have that same span of likes. They like video games, and that's pretty much it. So this is their life, and nobody knows that more than Rockstar.
Yeah, no,
nobody knows it more.
No,
than
yeah, they know their fan base. They know the people they're trying to make money off. They know this.
We got a text. Tell me if you heard anything like this because this is news to me. He says the new Grand Theft Auto is going to be politically correct crap sanitized by new developers to make it palatable to a larger audience. So they don't expect it to have the same pop that the last one did. But are there new developers, and have you heard anything about it?
No, I haven't heard anything about new developers.
Yeah.
They have everybody in Rockstar from every division, every part of Rockstar, because there's like 18 different parts of Rockstar across the world.
I would think that would be a shotgun to the face for that product. I mean, it has literally made its life on being controversial.
They don't need to make it for a larger audience. It already has the largest audience.
Right. Yeah, you do not need to water that down. If anything, you could go the other way, I'm sure. Look, for guys like me, I think it's kind of ridiculous that video games are that violent and young people play them, but I'm an old codger comparatively, so I know for a fact they're never going to go backwards when it comes to content. No. That would be the worst thing they could do.
And I'm much younger than Jim, and I love this stuff.
They're so much with the times. They made their own social media. You can scroll through in game and follow people in game.
Wow.
That's how in touch they are with everything.
So crazy, dude. Well, good update today, buddy. You're fiery today.
I am. I'm mad at Rockstar. I'm ready to fight.
It was a hot day.
Yeah, not mad enough not to order.
No, no, I'm still gonna give you $100.
You should just change that to frustrated with Rockstar. Yeah, you guys give it up good and loud for Jade when he's done. All right, Deb, what do you got for news for us, girl?
There's a new demand letter in the Guthrie case. Closer to home, Florida students reach a new milestone, and Donkey finally gets his due. We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First.
All right, let's take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news and get the hell out of here on a Friday.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Happy Friday, Central Florida. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast. And for today, we are going to be expecting another steamy Florida afternoon with scattered showers and storms likely. We'll see a high today of around 94 degrees. We'll also be expecting about a 50% chance of rain for later on this afternoon. Chances, though, will taper off for this weekend, especially by Sunday. So we'll see about a 40% chance for our Saturday afternoon and a 30% chance for Sunday. Highs, though, will stay in the mid-90s even into next week. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Viome. Swallowing random supplements and hoping for the best? Bold strategy. Viome creates custom supplements based on what your body actually needs. Start with a simple at-home test. Go to Viome.com. Use code RADIO. That's Viome.com. Use code RADIO today.
Tickets to the world's greatest soccer tournament start at, ouch, and peak somewhere around, okay, seriously? So, we'll watch from home. Academy Sports and Outdoors makes the best seat in the house your house, with grills that make concession stands nervous, coolers that don't charge $15 for a drink, and official team jerseys so you can find your people fast. Go all in for the cup without pulling a hammy reaching for your wallet. Academy. Fun can't lose.
The global stage is lit. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is on.
Delivering the cross! Ronaldo!
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Live. Messi scores the goal to make him the World Cup's all-time leading scorer.
Lock in your preset now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Just search World Cup.
And the building shakes in Seattle.
The only place to hear the action for free is iHeartRadio.
The world is listening. Are you?
There once was a magic. Sorry. At Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, we don't do fairy tales. We do real, like real adventures to Mars or real journeys into the future to see how imagination can really take us to strange new worlds, and real trips into the past where we meet heroes and legends way ahead of their time. Real rockets, real astronauts, real adventure, all at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Discover something real.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Pickleball is on the rise. 46.8 million players nationwide, with a projected $5 billion industry by 2033. Looking to be part of this exciting growth? Crush Yard offers a unique franchise opportunity, redefining the pickleball experience with indoor court, exceptional dining, craft drinks, and entertainment. This is your chance to invest in a rapidly growing brand shaping the future of leisure. For a limited time, you can own a piece of the action. Visit CrushYardFranchising.com to learn more. Crush Yard, Pickleball Bar and Lounge.
This July 3rd, Mount Dora explodes with excitement at Freedom on the Waterfront. Live performance by national recording artist Tonic, plus a huge kids zone, delicious food vendors, and family fun. Then a breathtaking drone and fireworks spectacular as Lake Dora lights up like never before. Gates open at 4 p.m. Freedom on the Waterfront is presented by the City of Mount Dora at Real Radio 104.1 with support from Discover Lake County. Celebrate America's 250th birthday. Get all the details now at freedomonthewaterfront.com.
Please be advised. You may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out, not for everyone. Because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you. All based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase. Viome. Trust your gut.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Hi, my air conditioner isn't working.
We're hosting a pet rock adoption telethon.
Pet rocks?
The internet says they're endangered.
Rocks are everywhere.
You know what's everywhere?
Frank Gay is everywhere. I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have AC problems, you need help now. One of our licensed and certified technicians can have your AC blowing cold air in no time. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
You've put it off for a month, but guys, you need to act now. International Diamond Center's amazing free finance offer ends Monday. So if it's time to pop the question, celebrate a big anniversary, or upgrade her diamond, now is the best time. And this is the best way to buy. You can make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with an unheard of interest rate of just 0%. 0.0. That's all the way to the year 2031. All designer rings and all certified diamonds are included. All colored gemstone jewelry, all fashion jewelry. Nothing's held back. So act now. Get that $12,000 engagement ring with a hand-picked certified diamond, a designer setting, and pay just $200 a month. Or that $3,000 diamond eternity band is just $50 a month. While interest rates are up everywhere else, IDC takes them all the way down to zero. So you can go big. But time is running out. International Diamond Center's rate relief ends June 30th and will not be extended. International Diamond Center. Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia. Excludes Rolex. Get details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan.
Our friends at TK Law want to remind us to look ahead, so we will look ahead this weekend on Real Radio. Real Music Weekends, hosted by Jaden. Yes, you just heard him with the 8-Bit Update. He's going to be presenting music both Saturday and Sunday on Real Radio while Chad is on vacation. Captain Zog Radio Sunday morning. Joseph Martins with Sunday Morning Coming Down follows that. Now, when it comes time for you to look ahead for you and your family's future, whether it's estate planning, wills, trusts, you can trust the team at TK Law online at onefirmforlife.com.
So apparently Facebook is still a thing? Search gym members and join our group.
Hey, it's Tommy Awesome. Part of my childhood, my dad was a single father, so we had meatloaf at least a couple times a month. And the leftover meatloaf sandwich with the moist maker in it was amazing.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, and Jimmy, don't tell people about Upsala Grocery. It's a secret.
Yeah. I didn't.
Jimmy, you are absolutely right on this, 100%. That little nugget of chicken, the chicken oyster, is absolutely fantastic. And here's the thing to do. Go get a 12-pack of chicken thighs, because that's where that little nugget of meat is. And you can just nip that off, season them properly, fry them off in a pan. Oh, absolutely delicious.
So good.
Great stuff. Take tea out.
Hey guys, Michael P. checking in. Hey, y'all were talking about the food. Jimmy, I think the best bite of food is about that 4th or 5th Jell-O shot, because you can't really taste the vodka anymore.
Yeah.
But you can still taste the sugar. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Chocolate rain, chili dog is churning on the blind.
Chocolate rain,
bluffed a fart, got bad beat from behind. Chocolate rain, chips are down, my playing style is loose. Chocolate rain, need a backdoor flush for my caboose. Chocolate rain,
Oh my God,
Doyle Brownson in my favorite pants. Chocolate rain, fold my hand and do an awkward dance.
Not bad, buddy. Appreciate that very much.
Excellent callback.
Bravo. Chocolate rain action there. To get out
When
of
I
here.
heard that, I'm like, oh, that's going to be the last one.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well. Ross on his way to do some stand-up and 2 shows tonight. By the way, that guy that he was talking about, that guy Quinn Dale, I suggest everybody give him a look. He's a really, really funny guy, and I guess his wife does it as well. I did not know that. Let's see. We have a sellout for the Real Radio Poker Tournament, but
yes,
we do have casino seats available. And what that does is gives you every possible, or casino passes, I should say. It gives you everything except the poker tournament. And for some people, that's actually what they want to do, because a lot of people don't like the game. They don't play the game. They don't know what they're doing. They feel overwhelmed. But they still want to be part of the event because the event is dope. That gets you the food. It gets you into the silent auctions, into the raffles. It gets you some casino cash because we do have, roulette tables, crap tables, and all that stuff set up. Yeah, all that stuff set up where you can play.
Yeah, and we have raffle prizes for that, so you can get raffle and also silent auction items. So shout out to Just Call Mo, that mortgage guy, Don. Hard Rock Cafe providing the food.
And they always kill it, dude.
Yeah, great job.
Love the job that they do.
Yeah, Mills Air is all about giving you a couple beers. So our friends over at Mills Air, one of our biggest and best customers, these guys are coming in as always. Leon loves this event and loves taking care of people. So he's going to provide a couple drink tickets.
That's very cool. Solar Source is covering the final table. It'll be the Solar Source final table. Travel and Leisure on board. And, of course, Fun Planners, who handles the gaming as well as the Orlando Science Center.
Sure, man. And the Science Center, man, I got to tell you, just coming to and just to hang out at the event is so much fun. Really, to be honest with you, if I donk out early, I love just walking around and talking to people because there's a lot of cool stuff going on. And the food's delicious, cool items for the silent auction. It's a great time. realradio.fm/poker. Grab your casino pass today and join us in August. Deb, let's do You Heard It Here First.
It's time for You Heard It Here First on the Jim Colbert Show.
First, I want to let everybody know that U.S. Central Command in Tampa says its forces conducted strikes against Iran tonight. It's a response to yesterday's attack on a Singapore cargo ship in the Strait of Hormuz. All right, a new demand letter in the Nancy Guthrie case claims to have video of the 84-year-old missing mother and one of their alleged kidnappers. TMZ says the sender uses the same email and Bitcoin address as a previous contact who emailed weeks after Guthrie's disappearance in Tucson, Arizona. It claims to have evidence tying two people to Guthrie's February kidnapping. TMZ says the letter references a phone being kept in a secure location with photos, names, and a video of the alleged, quote, main guy, end quote, with the mother of today's co-host, Savannah Guthrie. The sender demands Bitcoin payment in exchange for the password to access the video. Closer to home, Governor DeSantis says Florida's K-12 students have reached a new milestone.
More than 60% of Florida students are performing at or above grade level in both English language arts and in mathematics.
Now, that's up from around half of students reaching both benchmarks 4 years ago. That's when the state dropped the single high-stakes test for continuous testing and monitoring of student performance.
Yeah, I read a piece that does not say that today.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
I read a piece that says that's not the case, but I'll have to do my research and make sure I get the correct information.
Nothing to see here, folks.
Yeah.
And then finally, Universal and DreamWorks are releasing a new spin-off to the Shrek franchise. Donkey will serve as an origin story of how a donkey became the chattiest sidekick fans have grown to know and love. Scoff all you want.
Got to be one of the most popular characters of that movie.
Oh,
right?
easy. Eddie Murphy is returning to voice the signature character. No one else could do it.
Right.
The film is slated to be released on June 30th, 2028.
It will be a giant hit.
Yes, it will.
It sure will.
And you heard it here first on The Jim Colbert Show.
You got it, young lady.
That's 2 years from now.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. It takes a long time to put those things together, man.
But that's okay. We got the new Shrek one coming out next year.
Who do we have to thank today?
Okay, we got a long list.
As you Shrek flex.
I Shrek flex. We want to thank attorney Mo DeWitt for saucing up our Fridays. Thank you, Mo.
Big thanks, Mo.
Corona Cigar Company. Don't forget their wonderful deal this week.
That Gurkha sampler, that Dominican sampler, is an unbelievable deal for $39, guys. I mean, 6 crazy good cigars for $40 is a steal.
And you can get it online as well at coronacigar.com.
Sure can.
Also want to thank Fias Cara, restaurant critic for the Orlando Weekly, Craig LaFleur with Pyro Spot, Jaden Grimes with his 8-bit update, just in case you missed Fias's reviews, Craig talking fireworks, or Jaden talking GTA 6. All of their podcasts have already been posted at The Jim Colbert Show. And last but never least, Sam Bowen, Candace Rich, and Alicia Bullware for running our YouTube chat.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that, Jack. Question of the day.
In our YouTube chat, we asked the question, have you shopped in a mall in 2026?
Oh, my God. 15% say yes.
30.
Oh, all right. Very good.
I was just at the mall in April.
Were you really?
Yeah, it's where I bought my wedding dress.
Your wedding dress, right, Emma? All right, let's get out of here, Jack. Play the right music. I'm ready to go home. Oh, hello, margarita. Oh, so sweet. So delicious. So, Jim. All right, let's get out of here. You guys, everybody have a good, safe weekend. Of course, we'll see you on Monday. On behalf of Deb, Jack Ross, and Jim, we follow the News Junkies. They follow the Monsters the morning after us. It's Tom and Dan with the corporate time. It is Orlando Shine Show. It's What the Hell is Angel Listening to?
Nailed it.
It's... And on Sunday, it's Captain's Log Radio with Jack Bradshaw and NaomiBradshaw.com, leading right into the legend, Joseph Martins and Josh, for Sunday morning coming down. And we will see you Monday at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic weekend, guys.
See you Monday. Bye.
Hey, my little darling baby.
If you missed any part of today's show, check out the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show, The Goods. They're available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
That disabled truck's been cleared up and all lanes are getting by now on the ramp from I-4 eastbound to the express lanes of I-4.